Okay, I'm recording. I forgot that people have been wanting us to upload like the entirety to YouTube. So
Okay.
that way I
Should I
don't have
repeat
to.
the name of the person in
No,
chat
no,
from
you
the
really don't
beginning of
have
the
to
YouTube
repeat their
video?
name. Actually, we can ignore that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
yeah. We don't have to
Understood.
do that. But
Yeah. What
hold
about
up.
watch?
I gotta tag the server, double tag or triple tag. I don't know, man. I come in here and hear titties.
Who said titties?
Yeah, dude, tits are gross. Dump truck Smurf. God, dude, why are your guys' names so vivid? Please stop.
I mean, I'm not against this though.
A dump truck Smurf?
Smurfs are canonically like children in my head.
No, they're Papa Smurf is a child in your head?
He's the only one that's allowed to be an adult.
I'm pretty sure they made the Smurfs like
Has
sexy recently.
Has anybody seen that meme about
Smurfette's
Smurfs
definitely
procreating?
bangable.
Does anybody know the meme about the Smurfs procreating?
I don't want to.
Oh
my
you
God,
guys already.
I have to pull this up.
No, you guys already hurt me with Vaporeon. Like we're good. I'm so good on this. Can like.
Belle, I think you're genuinely going to like this.
Okay,
no.
fine. Only because I trust you.
Wait,
I think it's
this one. Oh wait, yeah, it's this one. I feel like I can't read this out loud
Why?
because there's some dirty words. Do we have a
What? What? What do you mean? There's some dirty words
There's
like that's
some
what?
Dirty words.
What?
Like,
There's
it's like
some
about
dirty
sex.
words. Because it says what?
Because it's about sex. It's about
You
them
make
procreating.
JOIs.
Okay. Well, okay, fine. I'll read it. So it says.
I can't read it, so you have to read it to me. It's
okay,
too small.
it says it's a little thing here that says how do Smurfs
Yeah.
procreate, and it says
God.
it's well known that there are 100 Smurfs living in Smurf Village. Almost all of them are male, but where do they come from? No matter what little Smurfs are being
Their
told,
penises?
baby Smurfs are not being delivered by a stork. And the idea that Smurfette is servicing the entire village is just silly. Not only would that be very impractical, she also would have to be around. She's also only been around for a relatively short time. So how do Smurfs procreate? It is simple biology. Every Smurf has a vagina and a penis.
They're
So yeah, Smurfs are and have always been hermaphrodites. Granted, the positions of their sex organs limit their sex positions. Interestingly, this means that the partner being penetrated is actually the active partner, because the vagina's on the front and the penis is on the back like a tail. The rest isn't too different from other mammals. This means that for Smurfs, gender is nothing but cosmetics. And that explains how Papa Smurf got his name. Is that crazy? Love it. I kind of think it's slay. Futa supremacy.
Well, that happened.
I'm looking at the diagrams.
The diagram is crazy.
Mind blown.
Hold up. Are the diagrams
yeah.
Are the diagrams NSFW or
a little bit, yeah.
Smurf reproduction.
I sent
images.
it to you, Tony.
Oh, you sent it to me? Oh.
Yeah, it's in a...
DMs.
Also, the fact that Smurfette technically just pegs everybody based
on. Wow, I hate that this is in my eyes. Wow,
non-binary.
I fucking hate that was
funny. I love the
See, I feel like the way you feel about this is the way I feel about Vaporeon.
But the Vaporeon one is like
sad. It's almost sad.
A little sad.
What are you talking about?
Pokemon
are sentient and able to consent. They're technically Pokemon are the same species as humans. Yes, that's canon. That's
How
canon.
is that science?
Technically, they're all the same species. There's nothing wrong with it. And they're all, like, mentally, like, fully mature.
So you would?
A Vaporeon, no. But a Melodic? Hit me up.
We hate it here.
Dude, Melodic, Dunzo. Bustin'.
Remember when we were like, I don't know, let's do a quick smash or pass of Pokemon.
And we got immediately shadow banned.
I'm just saying, also, Ninetales on vibes alone. Ninetales on vibes alone, smash.
Smash.
It's some, like, fox spirit energy. Sultry fox spirit.
No, smash.
You get it.
me.
I do get that one.
Yeah.
I've always thought Ninetales was a little sexy, even as a child. I was like,
Thank you.
I was like, that's like kind of like a Pokemon. Like, whatever the equivalent of this for a Pokemon,
Listen,
that was
also-
Ninetales Season 1.
Also, yeah, but Ginge, Ninetales looks like they'd spit on you, but like in a racist way. It'd be kind of hot. Like. Ginge knows what I'm talking about. Like, full
I'm not
degradation.
agreeing
Full
with
degradation. Like I'm better than you. Like,
You're saying because
Racist.
Pokemon understood because Pokemon are better than humans. I
Yes,
understand.
But
Yeah.
did you just say that they're the same species?
not.
That's where I'm confused. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. What are you saying? Are you saying people of different races aren't the same species?
I'm just confused how Pokemon are the same species
so
as
Pokemon
us.
are the same species, but they're a different race, is what we're saying?
How does that work? Like,
Egg groups.
is
I don't know.
Pokemon a race in itself? Like, how does this work?
Okay. Dude, Fred, that's crazy.
Tony, please pull up the questions from whoever messaged you a question. I need to know.
About anime, what I wanted to tell you guys, chat's heard this already, but I thought it was so fucking funny.
Okay.
I shit you not, this is how it went. I went, and this is a mild spoiler.
Right.
But I've been binging multiple animes, and I went, man, I really wish there was like a protagonist in anime who didn't have any superpowers, anything, except like, imagine if like every time he died, he just like started over. And so he learned from his experiences, but that's it. Like he doesn't have anything else. And I was like, that'd be so fucking cool. No, Belle. Then I randomly started watching ReZero later that day.
I hate ReZero.
And
I'm gonna say that right now. I hate that fucking
By
anime.
the way, I don't want anyone spoiling. I know a lot of people say they hate ReZero. No one's told me why yet, and I don't. If it has,
it's just
spoilers.
boring to me. It's just so boring.
The only reason why I hear a lot of people don't like it is it's a fun show if you're not binging it, but when you're binging it, it's a little difficult because it gets repetitive in the fact that it starts over a lot.
Oh, I fucking
versus
love that part. That's my favorite part. I've been binging.
That's fine, then you're gonna-
I
I mean,
watched
you do
36 episodes in like 2 days.
Like, you do like brain rot.
It's not
what's
brain
it called?
rot. Pause. It's not brain rot.
So brain rot.
It's not
the
brain
anime
rot.
is so brain rot.
I like.
No, it is not
I'm
brain
enjoying
rot.
it.
If you don't like it, that's one thing. It's not brain rot.
It's the opposite of brain rot. It's like
I feel like the manga is probably so
it's
much better.
Like, you know what it is? It's
like
like Doctor Who-ish vibes. I love it.
I like Doctor
It's really
Who, though.
convoluted plots, and I enjoy it.
The guy at the coffee
I like
shop today
Doctor
said
Who.
I reminded him of a rainbow Doctor Who. And I was like, thank you.
Oh,
'Cause I was
Amazing.
I was wearing a little rainbow mini scarf like around
Oh,
my
your little
neck.
scarf that you have? Yeah.
But it was like hot today, so like I had the scarf on with like a regular outfit, and he's like, "You're giving Rainbow Doctor Who." And
I
was
love
like,
this. That is a great.
on ReZero, and again, I don't want any spoilers or anything, but like like people are like, if the issues are repetitiveness, I love the fact that like, and there's a mild spoiler for the like first season of you guys, but like, I love the fact that like, there are twists and turns where it's like, oh my god, he's like, oh my god, I think I finally fucking made it through, and then something fucking
And he
else
just
happens.
gets
And-
fucked.
And
Yeah.
it's like, holy shit, he's got, dude, and it's like, and it's, I don't find it repetitive because it's like every time he's going through the loop, like I love Groundhog Days and loop movies and stuff like that, and so it's like every time he's going through a loop, he's learning little bits of information here and there, and I think it's so fucking.
those two, I've watched them.
Yeah.
I just don't watch ReZero.
But yeah, I'm enjoying ReZero a lot. I just don't. I haven't met somebody who likes it yet, which is crazy.
It's funny because I went to the season 2 premiere of ReZero at like a viewing party early, and I went with one of my friends who tried to record like a tier list of ReZero characters, right? So you think the people who like ReZero would be at the ReZero premiere party. He went around to almost every single person asking for
And they
them
were
to
all
do
like,
the
I hate
tier
it?
list. And people either said, I've never watched the show, I don't know most of these characters, or I don't like it. We were like, where are the fans of this show?
What the fuck, dude? That's crazy.
It was
That's
crazy.
fucking.
not
fucking-
invited to the premiere.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's a good. It's nice because I haven't watched like an isekai in a bit. I've been watching a bunch of like.
Oh, isekais are so good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love isekais.
But I've been watching a lot of like romance stuff because I'm a sap.
You should watch Wokukoi eventually.
Hmm?
I think you would.
Oh
Wokukoi,
yeah,
I think you would really like
I want to
Wokukoi.
read it. I started
Yeah.
I
watching
haven't heard
it,
the
but I
name
want to
yet.
read it. It goes
haven't
by
heard Wokukoi?
another name.
No, every time Honey has said it, Belle was talking.
Oh.
I haven't heard it.
Wotakoi? I said it too.
Wokukoi.
Oh, okay.
It's very adult. Like, it's about adults falling in love, and like not adult in like a 18 plus
No,
way.
but it's mature.
It's fun
Like, yeah.
because we get to watch how adults actually interact with each other when they have a crush on each other.
Literally
And it's
actual adults.
so cute because you're like, this is actually accurate, and it's about them, and like it's really great for people who have like 9-to-5 jobs. Not that I couldn't enjoy it as well, but it's about people in the workplace falling in love and like a bunch of workplace relationships. It's super cute.
Also, what is
funny.
it? Cool guy and ice girl or whatever.
Oh, that
it's
one's
called.
very cute too.
That one's really
only has
good too.
now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm trying to think what I'm. But yeah, so I'm just gonna power through ReZero, and then
there's a good.
I'm waiting for the last few dubs. God, so good.
I'm so excited. It's only 2 more episodes. I'm like, it's mind blowing.
And then but yeah, I think that's it for me on the anime front now. Will just recommended me one, which looks kind of interesting.
Which one?
I have no fuck. I think it's called like Shangri-La. So it's some guy plays crappy VR games.
Yeah. The art in that is insane.
So I gotta watch that one.
If you want another like adult romance, and it's also like video game based, is My Love for Yamada-kun level 999.
You know what's funny?
Very cute.
As an SAO lover, an SAO, I'm an SAO meat rider. I don't really like animes about video games.
Oh, Connor, I just saw. Yes.
I don't really like I'm gonna give Shangri-La a try, but I don't really like video game animes. I don't really care.
It's not like a what's it called? Like where they get put into a video game. It's 2 gamers.
Okay, that's a little bit different.
Yeah. They don't get put. There's not like an isekai. It's a straight up. They're just adults. Yeah. They're in college, and they get put into. They meet at like this video games event that they both play. Okay. That's how it starts. Yeah. It's just like there's a lot of like them. It's like them outside the game and inside the game interacting and stuff. It's very cute.
Because I haven't talked to you two about it. Chat's heard this before, but I really enjoyed the 100 Girlfriends because it's like a reverse harem in the sense of he doesn't want a harem, he has to have one, and it's
I haven't watched
adorable. It. Oh,
my friend just watches it and she dumps
not a
to
spoiler.
me about it all the time.
It's like the first 2 minutes of the anime.
Oh, if it's a harem reverse harem, there's no such thing as spoilers for me. They all kind of follow the same.
No, it doesn't. This one's different. He doesn't want a hair. He wants one girlfriend.
Cookie, I mean not Cookie. Tony, I understand. There are others that are like very similar in the sense of like
there's one problematic relationship in there, and I close my eyes. I close my eyes.
Close my eyes.
Every reverse harem I've ever watched, I have the exact same thing.
I close my eyes because here's the thing, and this is fucked up, and this is not okay. But if I was 16, I'd be okay with it.
Is it an adult?
Yeah.
Do you care about spoilers, honey? Are you gonna watch it?
No,
I know.
One of his soulmates. So by the way, these are people that if he doesn't date, they die. One of his soulmates is his other soulmate's mom.
Oh, I love it!
I forgot it's the mom. I knew she's older.
Huh?
Fuck, what's that? There's an anime that's like...
And so it's like, I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. But then I'm also like, if I was 16 and it was a 32-year-old woman, I wouldn't be too mad. Like, I'd be kind of okay with that.
Yeah, there's a reverse harem where it's like girl with a bunch of guys, but she wants like nothing to do with them. She wants them to all be with each other. It's called Kiss Him Not Me. She's just a crazy fudanshi who's just like, no, I don't want you guys with me. I want you guys with each other. And she like has like fandom stuff in. Yes, Ginge, thank you. She has like fandom stuff in her head.
I love that.
I'm sorry, they made
so good.
I'm sorry, they made an anime for cuck queens.
Pose. It's more like she literally is just like yaoi boy love crazy, and and it's like she loses a lot of weight and has a glow up and stuff from like 1 year to another. So like she just went through her growth spurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she comes back and like all these guys are just like, oh my god, who is she? Like she's so hot now, and there's all these guys who just like end up wanting her, and she's like, can you guys be with each other? And she just imagines them with each other instead, and she's like insane. It was the first character I've ever been like, that's a little close to home.
Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target? What, honey? What is that?
It's a very simple. It's about. I only know it because I know the woman character from it because I've seen her places before. But it's like
Crazy.
They get like reincarnated into a video game, but like his mom is now like the girl. Yeah, it's just like the MILF anime.
Is his mom the love interest in the game?
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
my boy,
yeah, kind of.
It's insane.
This is some of that. This is some of that stuff where Hunny gets mad when she's looking up incest porn, and all that comes up is fake incest porn. She's like, "Where's the real stuff?"
No, that's not what I did. Or there's what's the other one where it's like stepmommy?
There's a few.
Not my real life, hopefully someday.
She has a really good. There's a really good opening, but the actual show sucks.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Fuck, what is it called? You may know what I'm talking about.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just thinking about MILFs now. Life's good.
Yeah.
Life's great.
But
or dating like a girl's mom. My stepmom's daughter is my ex. That is
that.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Crazy
That's
title.
such a cringe anime title.
That is a crazy.
Oh yes, domestic girlfriend. That's it.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one. Yeah, that one's that OP is so good.
Domestic girlfriend. I think he dates his teacher and then his teacher's daughter, but then the teacher's daughter ends up being like his stepmom or something because she starts dating his dad. So then the one that he's interested in also becomes his sister. I don't know. I just know it's fucking weird. And it's horrible, but the opening's very good.
Also,
dude,
yes, chill.
I will also I sometimes with anime you kind of got to look the other way with some weird stuff and you just go
it's
like,
anime.
Like in 100 Girlfriends, one of the girlfriends is a she's like older than him and is like really like physically mature and everything, but she's a scientist who accidentally like gave herself some fucking like immortality potion or whatever, and but so she like 90% of the time looks like a 10-year-old.
I know which one you're talking about.
Doesn't like it's not like isn't sexualized. It's like he's like, you're very cute, and then occasionally she's like in her like grown up form, and he's like, oh, you're also hot, but she doesn't. She acts like a kid, and he doesn't treat her like a like.
It's just like she took this potion. And
he's
sometimes
like he like gives her head pats and is like, you're so adorable, like but you kind of look the other way.
Not touching you in. It's like I'm not touching you in this form.
Yeah,
goodbye.
Exactly. He's like, you're so cute, like. And when they literally should watch One Piece, fuck no, dude. So at the end of watching live action One Piece, I texted Hunny and I said, "Damn, it's such a shame there's not more of this show to watch because the story's really good."
I'm like, fuck you, dude.
I was like, they should make like way more of this.
Yeah, they should. I have to catch up on the fucking. Everything One Piece related. I'm so far behind.
Oh, my insides hurt.
You know what I wanted to say? I was like, we should pull up the game.
Pull up what?
Pull up the game. Like, we should pull up the game and actually start playing. Like, I'm just so used to, like, we go on tangents before stream would start, and then I go, okay, we have to like.
But we're not playing video games. No, we're just yapping. Yeah. I can pull up a couple questions if you guys want.
The questions.
Chat's not asking any idiots.
You didn't ask them.
You didn't give him permission.
I gave permission, but something else.
Some of the questions were good. Some of them were bad. Hold up. But yeah, I put
that's why we don't answer the bad ones.
You know how crazy I am? You know how crazy I am? Someone just said episode 483 goes hard of One Piece. I know what episode that is.
I know you do because I've seen your Google Doc.
That's oof.
Oh, that was the first thing.
All right, what do we
That was
got?
like the first nerdy thing you've ever shown me, and I was like,
what's the
I love you.
the Yamato Ace one?
All right, hold up,
Like,
hold up.
1013. 1013 is so good. That's probably my favorite episode of One Piece.
Okay. Do you want me to rapid fire the bad ones?
The bad ones?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or like, do we
Should
just
I
go
rapid
through all
fire
of
let's,
these?
let's roast the bad ones.
Should I rapid fire answers
Yeah.
or
Huh?
Oh, okay. Like you want us to actually answer the bad ones?
Like we're gonna rapid fire through them. You give me the
Do you want
question,
me?
I
Do you
answer
want
really
me
fast.
to just read the questions and you guys answer them fast?
Yeah. So I'll do one and then Belle, you do the next
We
one.
just back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
The second one's gonna be
Cool.
really funny. Who
I
wants to
don't
go
work
first?
well under pressure.
Who
I'm
wants to go
really bad
first?
at
I do.
test taking,
I
so
do.
I'm gonna lag a little bit.
Okay,
That's
well, this
fine.
first one's kind of sweet. It's favorite things about each other. Tits. Anyways, but
Thanks, Tony.
oh,
Yeah, I
true.
was
Feet.
just-
No, feet. Absolutely.
Tits, feet.
Feet.
Yeah.
Wait, but I thought I'm supposed to answer.
I don't know. So what?
No. He's talking about the bad ones.
Some
What
of
are we
these
doing
are
with the bad
obviously
ones?
meant for me.
I know.
Some
The
of
bad
them are
ones,
like,
you're gonna
some-
rapid fire the questions and we will answer
Well,
them really, really fast.
Okay, but some are you okay? But like for this one, would you answer this
Right.
as me? What
Yes.
helped you get the confidence to talk to women so comfortably?
Yes, I will answer it for you. These are all
Okay.
questions for Tony.
I mean, listen, we're all, you and I are gay, so like it's still applicable to us.
I am gay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's like
but-
it's still a question that's applicable to us. You
I'm
know?
answering it from Tony's perspective.
Understood.
Honey's speaking for me because she knows that's my favorite thing.
Honey's role play.
Because she knows that
Okay.
makes me happy.
Oh, Daddy
You
Ditto.
know, here's the thing. If we went by the rules that I had already said, I would have said tits and feet. I
Correct.
want to say that.
All right,
I
fair.
would have said that.
Oh,
Or I would have said, and then if it was like the wholesome one, I feel like I don't.
There's no.
wow!
No,
The
don't
fact
even...
that you can't come up with a reason I like you in
No,
a
I
wholesome
could have
way
come
is
up with a
crazy.
good one for Belle. I could have come up with your answer for Belle, but I don't know if I could have come up with your answer for me.
That makes me sad.
It's feet
No,
for
because I
you
think
and
there's a
boobs
lot
for
of
me.
things
No,
that
Belle,
you like
Belle,
me, but I didn't know your
wholesome.
favorite.
Wholesome.
No, wholesome one.
Oh.
Yeah,
yeah.
feet.
Feet
I look at
in
it a sexual
socks.
and wholesome way.
Feet in socks.
I like that it carries your body, which carries your brain.
Okay. We're gonna get wholesome for a second. Belle for me is that Belle is just my brain in a girl's body.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's
I was
it.
gonna say your
That's-
answer for Belle is hertism.
She's just me.
It's good for something.
Hertism.
I don't know, honey. You're super positive all the time, and it always fucking cheers me the fuck up.
It was either gonna be tism for her, and you and me have very similar humor, and we're
That
very good at the answer.
fucked up humor, and then also
Fucked up humor.
it's what it is.
Wholesome.
It's fucked up humor.
It's a wholesome
It is.
thing.
No, watch this. 9/11. There it is. Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, that's that. Yo, the cylinder one yesterday was so funny. I was like,
Yeah.
Cody will help me with this.
But then also, fuck, I had it. It was something else. That I'm not used to talking about women's
And
personalities.
Happy.
Give me a second.
You said how
No,
positive was the first one.
This is okay. I think you'll take this as a compliment. I think other people would take it as an insult. You're kind of like the mom friend, and I need that.
I also was gonna say that.
And
I also was gonna say that. It was either gonna be that we have the same humor, or that you like by caringness, like how I care for people. I know you like my
because I'm
mothering.
a dumb little man child.
You are a dumb little man child, but it's okay. It's one of the things we love about you.
There was a line from White Lotus last week, and I've seen the meme everywhere. And it was like, she's talking about her boyfriend. He's like my child. And then the girl was funny, goes, he's 50. And all of people are like, this is me. Me with my boyfriend. He's like my child. He's 50. Okay, rapid fire, go.
Why are you such a little cutie? Smiles comes.
Thank you, Putty Princess.
Jesus Christ.
That would be your response.
Okay, but some of these, how do I get myself into this amazing friend group?
All right, Belle.
You don't. You don't.
Next.
Hold up. Okay, wait, this is actually a good one that I feel like we should all talk about. Any new games you guys are excited for?
Yes.
I was excited to play this rapid fire question game, but we're not playing it anymore.
We're not really. We're
Well,
just going through.
This was a good question. This one was a good question.
I thought we were gonna get all the bad questions, and I was ready to rapid fire. I was amped. Okay, games.
Yeah.
Play games.
I mean,
Yeah,
Light No
getting
Fire.
Doomlings
I'm
back
hopeful
from
for
Belle, 'cause I went to her
tomorrow.
house.
Tomorrow, Belle and I are doing split fiction. I'm hyped for that.
Oh, fun!
Yeah.
Because Belle's
Tony messaged me. He was like, "I have no one to play this with." I'm like, "Is this you inadvertently asking me to play this game with you?"
No, it was like I was sitting there. So okay. Split fiction was weird for me because it was like it's a super coupley game, and so it was either a lot of the people I know have partners and are like, "Duh, you're gonna play it with them." Like, what the fuck? Or it's like, I don't know, it felt kind of weird to ask some people to be like, do you want to play split fiction? Because it's like, I'm just trying to like, I think it'd be kind of funny. But also, no, I'm probably going to lose my shit a little bit if it gets frustrating.
I mean, I feel like...
And then with you, Belle, I was like, you have two partners that both would be down to play split fiction. I don't fucking, like, I was like, there's no way that you're like... available to do it. And then you were like, duh, me, I'm a book talk girl. I was like, God, okay, fair.
I was like, it's literally a game about
But also, I know you can take a verbal
literature.
pounding when I lose my shit.
It's not the only pounding I can take. I can take one even better now!
Right now, no.
Not right this minute, no. I'm not cleared yet. But...
Is getting called a good boy valid? Yeah.
I mean, yeah. What?
Not for me.
Yeah, actually, you're the only one who doesn't like being called a good boy.
You're the one calling us the good boy.
I was saying it. I don't know. I think if somebody called me that, I'd be a little bit confused.
I would be a little bit confused too, actually.
Not if you're. What if you're in like a really like mask outfit?
No, if you got called good boy, Belle would be confused. Belle likes getting called good boy.
I feel like I've subscribed for more than 9 months, but okay.
Wow, we're just having our Twitch baby now, Belle?
Apparently.
What do you mean?
I wonder if it's because I had swapped from normal sub to giving you my Prime.
Name it Bitch Boy.
Get the shut up Belle counter for Belle going? No. What's up?
What?
I think you guys should name your kid 9/11 was the only thing that came to mind.
Name our kid 9/11.
No, our kid's name is Bitch Baby. Fuck off.
Bitch Baby's cute. Bitch Baby's better than 9/11 as a name for a child.
It's definitely better than 9/11.
Belle, we can't name it after your girlfriend.
Aww.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone. When is this Cozy Kitchen DLC's coming out? Okay, I'm excited. We never answered other. Okay, I'm excited for.
For what?
I'm excited to actually play Monster Hunter because I haven't been able to play because I've been bedridden. This is my first time like actually staying at my desk for more than a chunk of time.
Also, Belle and I are going to be playing a PvP yandere dating sim.
That one I'm definitely excited for because I'm going to wipe the floor with you.
No, I'm getting the fucking
I
yandere.
play so many dating sim games, Tony. Yeah, I will wipe the
you play so many
floor
dating sim games. Sure, that's cute. I only go after yanderes IRL. I know what I'm doing. I know how to be a victim. I'm good at it.
I don't think that's
Honey, you wouldn't understand.
I got delivered the way you thought it was going to.
Honey, you wouldn't understand. It's great.
The Spirit City Lo-Fi. I was like, Spirit City Lo-Fi is coming out with like a cozy kitchen game where it's like you can cook too in it. The Date Everything is coming out, but they pushed that date. I don't know when it's coming out anymore.
First time watching, just seen clips on Insta. It seemed like y'all have a lot of fun. We try not to, but I hope you enjoy.
I'm actually the worst.
Okay, all right. We're rapid fire. Do you want to go back to rapid fire? Honey got really amped for that.
Do the only if you have to do the bad games though. Like it has. I mean, bad questions. Yeah, the bad questions.
I don't have any answer. I have acknowledged the fact that I am a fake gamer girl. I do not play video games. I just look like a gamer girl.
You play games with friends.
You play video games.
No, I am a nerd who plays video games. I am not a gamer girl.
Understood. I think I understand I understand the difference.
I have not played a single game on my computer besides Fortnite and Marvel Rivals in the past 2 years. Besides Overcooked, but that doesn't really count.
You also said you would play Stardew Valley with me, though.
I think I think I would just put that as like you're a casual gamer.
And you play the bunny game with me too. It's supposed to be really cute. So.
Yeah, we can play it, but again, I don't play video games. Like I don't.
That's fair. You play with friends.
I don't wait for games. I don't like look forward to getting on my computer to play a game. I don't play games.
I feel like that goes under casual. Chat.
That's a casual gamer.
Look
yeah,
in the chat if that's I feel like it's casual.
I would call myself a nerd who plays video games. I would not call myself a gamer girl.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like anyone who says I'm a gamer girl
casual gamer
should shut up anyways. So
Oh, I don't think so. Like, would you consider yourself a gamer, Tony? I would. Like, you play a bunch of video games.
You're literally like your entire job is gaming.
I understand that my job is video games, but calling myself a gamer sounds disgusting.
No, but it's like you're like what are your hobbies? Like I'm a writer, I'm a gamer, you know what I'm saying? Like I
would not put video games on my hobbies. It's not a hobby of mine.
It's just something you do, yeah.
It's only something I ever do with other people. I rarely ever go to it on my own.
I would say that's like I would consider myself a gamer because I'm the complete opposite. I actually prefer not playing video games with other people. I prefer playing them alone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Like some people have it as their like as their like hobby, as this thing that they look forward to. I don't.
You know, well, here's the thing. I want
I feel
to say
so bad.
Well, I want to sit here and be like, yeah, I love video games, but dude, I've hated video games for like the last year.
Well, no, that's because there haven't been good games that come.
I want to fucking blow my brains out when I think about playing video games right now.
That's just because good games haven't really come out to make us excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the issue. That's not because you don't like gaming. It's because you don't like what's coming out.
It's not even the games. It's the culture around gaming has made me so miserable that the games I've played my entire life are not fun anymore. And so I'm sitting here and it's like, I would consider gaming to be my hobby. Mm-hmm. But my hobby makes me fucking miserable right now.
Oh, no.
No, it's a good outlier for that. Non-computer games. If you have something like a thing that you can go sit somewhere else and do it, I like those. Like,
the issue
if I'm sitting on my TV... I play them by myself. Like, I've gone to, like, literally GameStop before. Got a video game I've never fucking heard of and put it into my fucking Switch. That shit's fun. Nobody knows I'm playing it. I don't know if it's good. Nobody's gonna play it with me.
There are zero expectations all across the board.
I also feel like, and this is very niche, but I took what I loved and did in my life, like my biggest hobby, and I did make it work. And so it's very, very hard for me to sit down and like play a game and not like anytime I am playing a game, my brain goes, I should be recording. I should have OBS up just in case. And like that ruins games. That's why like with Baldur's Gate, that was really nice. I sat back and I said, like I did one run. Nasty and I streamed an entire run. And then I was like, if I'm ever playing Baldur's Gate again, like unless it's like a for content thing, I every few months I take a step, like literally, dude. And
you
Belle
do your little. I see you launch. I see you launch, and I message you.
She messages me like within 2 seconds of me launching. She goes, "Are you okay?" Like because every few months I will launch up Baldur's Gate, and like for like three days I unplug from reality and I just play Baldur's Gate by myself.
If I watch him launch Baldur's Gate, I need to do a wellness check on Tony.
Hold up. I want to see if I can find the DM recently.
Of me being like, you good? I sent you a screenshot, so if you go through,
I know.
Yeah.
Just a sec. Yeah, but I'm trying to. I think I've like a second.
I'll say while you're finding that, games I'm looking forward to: Deltarune, Moonlight Peaks, Goblin Cleanup. So excited for Goblin Cleanup. Haunted by Femboys, Haunted Paws. No, I have no idea when that's coming out.
I've started looking at porn games. Haunted by Femboys kind of looks great, dude.
Listen, I'm telling you. There's one called K-pop Idol Stories: The Road to Debut. Mind you, I'm a very big like otome story sim game person. There's something called Cyber Paradise. Tiny Bookshop. Windswept looks really cute.
Okay.
Tales of Shire.
Yeah.
Thought about it.
All right. Moving on, because we're yapping about video games.
Yeah, no, I was just spitfiring while you were trying to find the wellness check.
This question confuses me.
Wellness check.
This question confuses me. Fuck, marry, kill, and we're supposed to sub the person out who's like. Okay.
There's only 3 of us.
Yeah,
that
so
doesn't
here's
make
the
sense.
list of
Fuck
people.
me, marry me,
so
kill both of you.
Here's no, fuck me, marry me, kill myself. But no. Here's the list.
Marry you, kill myself.
Here's the list they gave: Ditto, Belle, Hunny, and Tony. Guess who's getting seconds? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Like,
Marry myself. Fuck Belle.
kill me twice.
Kill me twice. Kill Tony and Ditto.
Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
No. I don't know. Oh, silly.
Oh, they edited it. The next question's them editing it. It's fuck, marry, kill. So it's like Hunny, Belle, Ditto, and Nasty.
Oh. Did they think
I don't want to answer that
I
when Nasty's
understand.
not here.
I just don't want to answer that either. Like, I don't play fuck, marry, kill with my friends. That's fucking weird.
Yeah,
I love playing
I just fuck my
my
friends.
friends.
Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like, not like with my friends. Like, they're not my options.
I would do it about my friends, but the friends can't be there. They can't know what I'm saying.
That's different.
You mean
Stop.
the
We don't tell
other
them
guy?
the
Dire
secret
good
of the
comms.
trade.
Hold up. What else we have? Chell asked, and I'm outing you, Chell. This is for Belle.
Okay.
How many hours of freedom a day does Tony get from being chained up in the basement?
Oh, that's a good question. It really depends on his behavior. We really do it based off of a like a token system. But also it's not just like a linear one. He can lose time as well, and sometimes he ends up in a deficit because he's kind of a little asshole. So it's been a couple days since he's left the basement. But he's almost there. He's almost gotten to an hour.
She's taking a lot of discipline, like stars and demerits.
Yeah, yeah. He has like a little chart next to his like chains that
she implements it. I make it color coded.
Yeah, Hunny provides the stickers.
See, you guys are saying this is
the
like,
grid is
haha.
really
Like,
the grid is really neat. She did
you
a
guys
great
are like,
job.
haha, and I'm like, that's hot. Sign me up. Favorite color pedicures is a wild question, but also it's French tip.
No, French tip is great. I either go all black or I do French tip, but black tip, not white tip.
Any cosplays that are towing the line or that you would never do? Venom.
What?
Honey, come on.
Line
You
I
gotta,
would never do.
Honey.
What do you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
What
Did
do
you
mean?
not hear what I said?
You let me
Okay,
know.
there it is.
What do you mean?
Oh, the
Take my
cosplay
money
question,
cause I'm not
and
poor.
my
Daddy
brain was like,
D16
whenever
Dabby
they're
Ditto
asking
Daddy
Tony about
D16
cosplays, and I
Diddle
was like-
Love.
And then I was like, oh, what did he say? He said something about a Venom cosplay, and then I was like,
And you thought of the logistics of Venom? Yeah.
Well, no, Belle, it's a joke from our rival streams. Well, okay, because I was like, oh, I'll just cover myself in like black slime, and everyone was like,
don't do
no.
That's no. No. I would never do a blonde character because I just don't like how I look blonde. I do like silver hair, but I don't think I'd ever do any character that's like a yellow blonde.
I have like actual rules for my cosplays.
Yeah.
I don't cosplay anybody under 18, and I don't cosplay anybody canonically a person of color.
Oh, yeah, that's a good rule.
I
too.
like I'm not ever gonna cosplay Yoruichi. I'm never gonna cosplay Mirko from My Hero Academia. Like those are specifically characters, and there are not a lot of POC characters in anime.
Right.
They'll stick
No, I
to
agree.
POC cosplayers. I'm not doing that.
Nope, I agree.
Not for me. But yeah, underaged and that. Those are my only two rules. Other than that, it's nothing I don't do. I don't ever foresee myself ever doing I actually have done it once, but that didn't really count because it was for Halloween and I was dressing up as Adam Savage from the
That was incredible.
But
that was
You did a
incredible
really
work.
Good job
But-
as Adam
That
Savage.
was
I
so good.
I don't foresee myself ever doing like being a like drag king stuff. Like if I do men characters,
Oh, like
I
cross,
do the male
like cross. Yeah.
I make it a female and I have my like a female version of the male character, but I don't foresee myself ever doing them.
You won't cross dress
the
to do a
band.
character. You gender bend the character.
Yeah. Like I'm
yeah.
a gender bend Blackbeard or something like that.
Yeah. Your gender bend
Not
at
popular
anime
Blackbeard.
was so good.
I love that Blackbeard.
It was so good.
The next question, I don't know why, but I find it so dark.
Okay.
is, what's your favorite / least favorite thing about your lives? I don't know why. It's just like, what the fuck?
My favorite thing.
good
Wait, mine's
question.
easy. My favorite thing, the people in my lives. My least favorite thing, my anxiety. Easy. If I did not have
Fair.
anxiety, my life would be significantly better. Everything would be better because everything else is fine, and all the things that aren't fine are just amplified more because of my anxiety. If I did not have the anxiety, I wouldn't care about a bunch of shit.
Real.
It would literally
Real.
just anxiety. I'd rather. Me and Belle were just talking about this recently. We would rather be depressed than
Yeah.
I
No, I was
Bro,
leveling with her. No, I was
Depression's
leveling with her.
fine, dude. You just
I turned her.
dude.
Yes,
Okay, depression
it's
is
manageable.
Like, depression is.
I'll go in my fucking
okay,
bed and
okay,
write it
okay.
out.
Yo, here's the best way to put it. Depression is like getting a cold. You feel crummy for a few days, and you
Honey,
just.
can you turn my camera off for just a quick sec?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
you
do
gotta
you want
figure out
me
how
to
to do that one.
Yeah, give me. Oh,
No, she got it. She
Okay.
got it.
Depression is like getting a cold, right? Getting the
Right.
sniffles, where you're except instead of the sniffles, you're like instead of a you're like that toaster looks like a fun bath bomb, but like besides that, you're fine. And you just kind of all depression takes, chat. Like obviously, there's a lot like of internal stuff, but all depression takes is you rest and.
You let your body go through it.
And it sucks.
That's
and
it.
it sucks, but
That's all you can
literally
do.
you just rest. That's what you have to do with depression.
Yep.
Anxiety, and I'm gonna use illness. I'm gonna use illness because just because it tracks with the metaphor.
Real.
Is like
Real.
vomiting and diarrhea. Like it's
so
in
bad.
the moment you can't do anything about it, and it's just feels
You
like
just
shit.
have to exist
It
with
just
it until
is happening.
something works.
And it's
Until
sudden.
something works.
And you just have to tough it out in the moment. It is really violent and it hurts like a bitch. Versus depression is like you got a cold.
Yep.
Depression.
No, I told Honey, I was like, listen, I was like, I honestly
how would
commend
you
you
explain
because if
manic,
I
depressive, bipolar, not my problem. That's
not my problem, not my illness.
Actually, I know how to explain it.
Oh no, honey, don't believe him too
Oh,
hard.
no.
No.
I just go to Google.
Oh boy, Jesus. But yeah, so that's what
Not my
depression.
illness.
Somebody recently DM'd me and goes, on Discord, I don't really understand how Discord works. And I go, do you want me to send you a Google article? Like,
My
oh.
favorite thing about my life, and this is gonna sound campy as fuck,
I'm
but
so fucking hot.
no, like on
Oh,
a real,
I'm so
real note,
jealous.
I have wanted to be a content creator since I was 11 years old. So I get to wake up every day and it's hitting me really hard right now because in June will be 5 years of this being full time. Is
Oh,
like
wow.
I get to wake up and it's like, how many people get to be like, yeah, I achieved my childhood dreams? Like, that's fucking cool. That's, at the end of the day, I just get to be like, that thing I wanted to do since I was 11 years old, yeah, I fucking did that. And that's
Not
so
me.
fucking awesome.
But dinosaurs aren't real, so I kind of couldn't.
Least favorite thing about your life?
Belle wanted to fuck a dinosaur.
No, I just wanted to be queen of the dinosaurs. There's a difference.
Well, there was a game for that, Belle, and we're gonna play more of it now that you're back. Least favorite thing about my life. Dude, that's tough because I really try and focus on the positives.
Where you live? Maybe where you live?
I was gonna say, the fact that you're far away from
You're just
people-
far
Can I
away
be
from
honest?
everybody now.
Can I be honest? That's
Yeah.
like, my least favorite thing about my life, and this in a way is like, wow, okay, life's pretty good, is as of right now, the least favorite thing in my life is how fucking awful the world is. It really,
that's very valid.
This sounds douchey. It really harshes my vibe when I'm like, wow,
No,
I'm
it's
I'm living the dream. There are Nazis. I'm living the dream. like it kind of really fucking
very
kills
uncomfortable.
It, dude. Like,
It's one of those things. I saw a video where someone was like, I don't know, stitching like this like MAGA ass Republican in their car who was like talking about being so happy that he wanted all this stuff, and then they were talking about like, I don't know, something that was in their head good, and they're like, sometimes I wish I just didn't care. And I didn't have a brain to know that everything is wrong, because they seem to be so fine right now when nothing is fine. Yep. I wish I lived in a state of the world where I thought everything was okay.
I wish I was that dumb. I wish I was that dumb.
It's like every victory I have, and okay, not to get like too deep, I think in how bad yo guys, it's 9/11. Make a wish. Anyways, I think one of the most important
Thanks for reminding me to take my meds.
Yo, happy to help. I think one of the important things that I've really grappled with is it's important to pay attention to what's going on in the world, but also you do have one life. Try to enjoy the good in your life. You can enjoy the good in your life and also be like, hey, society's fucking collapsing. We should do something. Like, and it's hard to do, but don't let it completely ruin your life. But like, pay attention to it. It's important.
I agree.
Belle, do you want to answer the favorite and least favorite thing?
Yeah. I'd probably say my favorite thing is similar to Hunny. It's just like the people I have in my life. Like, I think I worked really hard to kind of curate a really nice social. Like social, fuck you, social. I'm gonna, you know what? Except Tony. All right, I'm gonna add it.
No,
except Tony.
Belle, I recently saw this vid where this gay guy was like, "I'm sorry to say, calling things gay is back in."
No, but I like in all seriousness, I think I worked really hard to have really good people in my life when I had to spend a lot of my life like with not really great people against my like, you know, will. So I'm kind of like, I'm at a place where I'm like super at peace with everyone that's in my life. I feel like there's not like anyone where I'm just kind of like, oh, you know what? Maybe not. Right. Or like they're like just there because of some arbitrary thought of like, what's it called? Gambler's fallacy, right? Where it's like, oh, well, I've already had this person in my life for, so it's the concept of like
sunk cost fallacy.
That one, sunken cost fallacy. It's also
that made
some
it
people
even
call
bigger
it
and more confusing.
some people call it gambler's fallacy, where it's like the concept that you've already invested so much in something that it's like it's dumb to stop at this point. Like you end up losing more, but in reality, it's actually costing you more to keep going.
It's like I put $2,000 into League of Legends,
so I should keep playing.
I should keep playing.
Right, and that's kind of how I like.
Or
I
wasted the money.
And that was a big issue I had, especially with people in my life. Just as I got older, it was very much like, well, you know what, like this person's already been in my life for so long, like what's the point of not having them in my life at this point? And then I got to a point where I'm like, no, that's fucking stupid. Like that's so that I don't have to live the rest of my life with them, right? And I would say that's like the best part of my life is that I am surrounded by a lot of good people.
Also, before Belle answers the least favorite part, if you want to, because that's like a negative thing. But like, chat, if you guys have questions, obviously happy to talk about those because you are here and present versus like the questions on this poll. So like, feel free. The whole point is so chat, I don't want to announce it and be like, we're doing it because I'm not sure. If
Tony has commitment issues. That's it.
Sure.
Tony just has commitment issues.
Part of me, because people in chat have been asking, I think it'd be fun to start a podcast. So in the future for stuff like this, we'll probably have topics. We'll probably have topics and themes for like yap sessions podcast thing, but I'm not sure yet. So
I
It's like
wish
if
I
these
had the
keep-
conversation where I turned around to you. I was like, Tony, we're all so funny. We should do a podcast. And you were like, Belle, I will never do a podcast. I wish we had that conversation. And now you're just like, you know what, guys? Maybe we should do a podcast. And I'm like,
I just like it's one of those things where it's like,
never my idea. Tony just says it louder.
well, no, it's like can I be honest? Part of me was like, dude, podcasts seem like lazy content because I'm very much a person where it's like I want to like invest in the content I do, and like sitting in front of a mic and just yapping.
You know what you should do though? You should start a podcast.
Yo, that's such a good idea. Belle, this is why we keep Hunny around, because Hunny has good ideas.
This is why we keep Hunny around. This is why we keep Hunny around.
What's your favorite part about being a content creator? It's definitely the classism, like being better than everyone else.
Yeah, no, it's definitely like it's definitely the parasocial shit that gets thrown out.
That is my shit.
What's my least favorite thing? I guess my least favorite thing, and this is just like one of those like it's weird because it's not necessarily like just my life. My least favorite thing is that everything costs so much, and everyone's like, oh well, money can't buy you happiness. No, but it does buy you comfort and stability and all these things, which unfortunately especially with where everything is right now, like I grew up very, very financially insecure in my house, and I am someone who's so conscious of financial insecurity that it's that like any little bit of like not having that sucks, especially
it's something like I mean, adjusting for inflation, it's probably like $90,000 is like that's kind of where you 90 to 100K is probably where you peak at. Like,
you want to be,
the ROI of like after that point, they're making more money doesn't make you substantially happier.
No, it's I mean, it's one of those things of just like I don't need to be
if
rich.
I made 100K,
I want to be comfortable.
Dude, I would have zero
comfortable.
Problems. I would have zero problems in my life.
No, I agree, and I think that's just like
that's not true. If I made 100K, I wouldn't have zero problems in my life. I'd be able to handle every problem in my life. And
real.
That's what it is.
Yeah, no, but it's one of those things. Like I've never been sad to get $100 bill. First of all right, I've never been sad for someone to be like, "Let me buy you a meal," right? So you could say whatever the fuck you want about money won't buy you happiness. It'll buy mine.
I don't strive to be like a millionaire or anything. I just want, dude, like I saw this comedian today where he goes, I hate capitalism. He goes, but I want about 5 more years so I can get rich. He goes, and then we can plan the revolution for my palace. And he goes, and by palace, I mean 2-bedroom. Like,
yeah.
Cause
yeah, but I would say just that.
Yeah.
I just want like no one tells you, here's the thing, right? Is when you grow up and you're just like, oh shit, I've discovered myself as a person now, and I am nothing like how I thought I was for the past however many years of my life, right? It is so expensive. It is so expensive to now, like, do things like change your furniture, change your bedding, change your wardrobe, right? Like, go get your hair done, do all the things to align with who you are as a person. I want to be covered in tattoos.
If you ever want to be humbled, go couch shopping.
I did. I just got one.
Dude,
you'll
never feel poorer in your entire life.
I was just like, why? To sit?
Couches, I understand. At least it's a giant piece of furniture in your house. Do you know what is so expensive?
Huh?
Automatic trash cans. I had no idea those.
Why are they fucking $300?
This big.
Oh,
I was like, I'll just get one of the automatic ones. They're like fucking $200.
Oh, you want? Dude, I just bought a vacuum cleaner.
Oh. Congratulations! I'm really proud of you.
Oh my! Well, no, pause. I had one. I had like a cheap, crappy one that didn't.
No, I know what you meant. I mean it when I say I'm really proud of you.
I need a real vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Bro,
no, I'm proud of you. Like that was not sarcasm.
I spent $500 and I looked at the guy and he was like, "Do you want the warranty?" I was like, "Do I really need it?" And I didn't get it because, dude, it's just like that much more. But he was like, "Bro, dude, I'm sorry to say, if you're spending less than $1,000, these don't last 5 years."
Real worth it.
What do you mean?
I have a $3,100 vacuum. It's under a 15-year warranty. And it gets full service. I have a Kirby. And it gets full serviced, but that shit cleans everything.
Dude,
okay?
But yeah, it hurt. Dude, also on the tattoo thing. Well, actually, my issue with tattoos
is also great for your Tattoo
Ew,
money, you said?
Is that sweat? Ew. Sorry, chat. That was gross. Oh,
On what?
I had sweaty pits. Disgusting. I didn't even
I have
realize.
sweaty pits all the time.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
show them usually. Yo, who wants to lick it clean?
You can't see mine.
Don't raise your hand so fast, honey. Does that shirt have midriff? Oh, midriff
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Have you not seen her I Heart Nerd shirt?
I love tummies. Belly button. Oh, dude. Fucking hell. I'm not like belly buttons don't like turn me on, but there is like it's just like hot. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
fuck a belly button.
Don't ever say that in my vicinity ever again.
Listen.
You
I
hate
lick
me.
someone's belly button.
You
I'm
hate-
not you.
Blech!
Not-
Stop!
I know,
Stop! Stop! I hate it! I hate it!
honey. I want
Hate
to do body shots out of your belly button.
Did
You
you do body
did.
shots on me that one
No.
time?
You did.
I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't. I felt left out.
Who did the body shots? It wasn't me. I was
Allie,
pouring
your
them.
fucking girlfriend.
Oh, that's right.
Allie
She
did
did
it
do
off
the
of
bodies.
me.
Yeah.
She did do the body shots.
So
And then I
whatever,
spit. And then I
stupid
spit. And then I
fucking
spit in
bitch.
her mouth.
Yeah,
No, you're right.
Stupid fucking bitch. Oh my
She's
god.
living your
Next
best
time I
life.
see you, Tony, you could take a body shot off.
I don't even
Body
like
shot.
alcohol, but I would drink alcohol.
Dr.
if-
Pepper in my belly button.
You didn't even let me say something simpy. I was gonna say I would drink alcohol if it meant I could. Put
No,
my
she
mouth on
gave
your
you a
belly button.
I know,
solution.
but that sounds a little bit bad that I'm forcing
Oh
you to
no, I
take
like
something real.
take advantage of me. Sorry. Anyways, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm chill. I don't even care actually.
I can tell.
I can't remember what I was gonna say, but
You got distracted by my midriff.
I did.
Midriff.
Fuck, God, dude, I love tummies. I love
Next
tummies.
question.
Okay,
moving on.
next question. Okay, this is another fuck, marry, kill, but it's very good.
Okay. Okay.
Waffles, pancakes, and French toast, dude. That's banger. That's a good one, dude. Hold a shot glass between the toes. Ginge, I love you.
Dip my toes in the
How
alcohol
do I-
and you lick it off my toes.
Yo, you ever seen the scene like in some Quentin Tarantino movie with Salma Hayek?
Yes.
That one. Let's do that one.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Let's do that one.
You and Tarantino are a man of the same.
Yeah, suddenly I'm a
love.
fan.
Same breed.
Okay, so waffles, pancakes, and
Oh.
French toast. Okay.
I was going to say something before we do that. People in the chat should, if Chell can, share the Discord link. People should put the questions in the Discord link because they're going to get lost in the chat.
Oh, do we have a chat for that?
Like, or at least like people aren't talking as quickly in the Discord. You can keep them all in one
Yo,
place.
dead
at least
ass,
a little bit.
dead ass. In the Discord, there's a questions channel. Just put your questions in there. I'll pull it up right
Yeah,
now.
like that
Where
would
is the
be-
questions channel?
That would probably be
In
better
welcome
than
and
putting it in
info.
chat because I've seen people ask questions in chat and we're not going to get to it if we're in the middle of a conversation.
So I'll put you got the questions channel right here.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
All right, here it is. Here it is. Mary waffles, because I want that shit consistently, right? Like
No, that's fair, that's fair, that's
Waffles,
fair.
I want to wake up with on a fucking Wednesday morning, you know.
Mm-hmm.
French toast when I'm feeling slutty and I just want to get fucking nasty, dude. And then kill pancakes, bro. Whatever, who cares? And that's my
care.
fuck, marry, kill.
I care.
Marry pancakes, fuck waffles, kill French toast.
Really?
I'm a married
are the
pancakes
most
person too.
Consistency for me.
Okay, and then Belle, are you?
I'm a married pancake because one, depending on the region the pancake is from, they're all very different. They have the most diversity out of it. They can also be savory or sweet because of like other types of pancakes, which is why I'm choosing them as first,
like
right?
latkes, dude. That's different.
No, that's potato. No, I'm talking like literally there are like if you go
Okay.
to different regions and stuff, like there are different types of like technically a crepe is a type of pancake. Like it's there
It's
are
pronounced
Say that
creepy.
It's not a pancake.
it's made with the same batter.
pronounced
Yeah,
a
but
crepe.
you're
That's
not
what I'm
making it the same way. You're not flipping it over. A crepe is.
Oh
made-
no, I'm just saying like but if you go different regions and stuff, like pancakes are made very differently. They're
Yes,
super
but I would not
diverse,
say
can do a
for
bunch of
this
different things.
category for this
That's
game,
fair.
A crepe would count as a pancake. It does.
Fair, that's fair. I see.
Also,
Here's the
we're saying a
thing.
different name, so it has to be something different. If it has a different name,
That's fair. I my issue now
Are you
is that
fucking
I'm
French toast, or are you?
no, I'm such a breakfast bitch that this is so hard for me. But I feel like it's it kind of like why Hunny does pancakes. I think I have to fuck French toast and kill waffles because A bad waffle is a bad waffle, but bad French toast is just like
You're
thin,
such a little
right?
bad waffle.
Like, yeah, you're such a
Such
bad
a dirty
waffle.
little syrupy,
Look at you,
fucking
just
little waffle.
fucking whipped cream.
Oh, you got strawberries in
dirty,
your holes,
dirty
whore?
fucking grid. I don't know. Why are we doing this? Please stop. But yeah, I would say like it's, you know, French toast and waffles. Just I'd take bad French toast over bad waffles any day.
Fair? Okay.
So kill waffles, yeah.
Can you upload all of your streams to YouTube? I mean, this one's going up there. You're welcome. Comment, yo, for the YouTube viewers, comment below right now. Would you fuck, marry, or kill pancakes? I'm so good at YouTubing.
You're so good at YouTubing.
So, wait, can you?
But is YouTube?
Pause,
but is YouTube good
Belle,
at YouTubing?
Belle, hear me out. What if that
Okay.
was a intro to my vids on YouTube? Is you getting really sultry and saying you're so good at YouTube?
Yeah.
Because that kind of hit. That was kind of.
I mean, listen, you can do it. You can just that could be like your sub sound on YouTube too. You're
That was
so
pretty-
good
that
at
was-
YouTubing.
Hello, I'm Bricked. Okay.
I'm fucking French toast. I'm fucking the
What's
shit
your
out of
favorite
French toast.
IRL game? All right, you know what? I'm gonna alley-oop this one for Honey. 'cause
Doomlings!
It's Doomlings. It's
I don't think she's AFK. I think she's just like finishing
it's
getting dinner and
Doomlings,
stuff.
and I gotta be honest. I agree. It is Doomlings. Doomlings hits.
Doomlings is so good. Doomlings is so good.
Fave kinks, dude.
Hon. Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were
for
screaming.
me, feet. That's my number one. Feet.
What are we talking about?
What was
Fave
the
kinks.
question?
Fave kinks,
Kinks?
which is crazy, but like feet. Yeah.
Yeah. I like dollification and asphyxiation.
What are we saying? Our kinks?
our
Yeah, Belle
favorite
likes
like
getting
kinks.
dressed
Yeah.
up. It's cute.
I like getting dressed up and choked out. I like getting ragdolled
we
in
should
both
just,
directions.
You know what we should do? We should just do our IRL dress to impress, but instead of us getting dressed, we just dress Belle.
Yeah.
You're way too excited by that.
Idea.
Dude, that way there's no like, oh, the model, like it's whoever's wearing it. It's just, we just dress Belle up.
It's just your taste and I'm wearing it because absolutely I definitely don't want to. I'll be like the mannequin in this for sure. I'm not a competitive person, so it's like if I'm just like
who's
what
on
you guys are
mop duty for
competing
that
on.
one, though?
Who's on what duty?
Mop duty.
Allie. She's looking it off the floor.
Oh my god.
I don't know my kinks. I just
Misogyny. You told us last week.
Yeah.
Did she tell you about that, Belle?
A little bit of degradation.
No, she was.
No, we
watching,
knew that one though.
Belle, she was
And
watching
furries.
porn and she saw that one of the tags was just misogyny.
Like I was watching a video that I was enjoying, and it
Right.
said #misogyny, and I was like, why? Why did like nothing about this video? Oh, a lot about this video was like that's kind of how.
I was like,
Yeah.
Are you
Also,
sure?
also, just as an update, because I played Fortnite 2 days ago, and I just wanted you guys to know.
Mhm.
You know what they added to Fortnite?
Misogyny.
Crocs.
Oh no! Is
So
it
you can
sport
wear
mode?
yeah, I was Deadpool with Crocs in sport mode.
Are those the Mila dumplings? Are they good? Okay, because I have a bunch of them. I haven't tried them yet. I need to get a
I
steamer
haven't had them
basket.
either.
I need to get a steamer
My maid
basket.
brought it in.
Your
Do you-
maid.
oh, but wait, sorry, I interrupted, Honey. You don't know? You're not really like.
It's really
I feel like it's person dependent with you.
it is because there's 3 different types of people that I want to have sex with.
Okay. Me?
Wait, let me. There are 3 different types of people I want to have sex
Will Ferris.
with. Shut. One.
Honey would be into Danny McBride.
Oh yeah. I love Danny McBride.
We're
Okay.
derailing her. Stop.
The 3 people I want to have sex with. One single male partner that can top me. That's pretty much it. I struggle with letting. I used to be a fucking massive baby bottom, and then life happened, and now the other set. of
Man, what
people
happened?
is Submissive men.
What? Wait, pause. What happened? Wait, that got you into submissive males? What happened there?
Growth.
Cody.
Huh?
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, man. Who could have introduced you to the world of pathetic men?
Oh,
Cody,
but
you
the
don't even
right
wanna
amount
know-
of pathetic.
I'll explain my most recent combo. I like layer stuff now for porn.
Layer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's one singular male partner that can top
Right.
me. Submissive men, all women. That's it.
That's based and
That's it.
correct.
Ew,
That is
That is
so
correct.
true.
Submissive men?
Yeah.
Gross.
I have to. I the way am able to understand the concept of demisexuality is how I feel now with men to top me. I would really have to know a person to let that happen now, because it feels very like because I hold it really close to me. It is very sacred. It is very for a single.
There's a lot of trust
singular
involved.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about anybody else. Like I'll do the fucking whatever the fuck I want to do.
Oh.
And like all
And women.
I feel like a big one is just like titty play. I'm really into that with all three of those categories that can be involved. So probably that. But
Writes
like with
down
men,
nursing handles.
All the porn she sends
for-
me is
yeah,
titty
it is.
porn.
It is. For submissive men, it would be like, I don't know, moaning and like
Ew.
overstim. I really like overstim and like
Ew.
coming a ton of times.
Wow, that's
Like,
so
it's
crazy that
insane
you just
growing.
listed a bunch of stuff I introduced you to.
Hey, that's what I
Gross.
discovered on my own, Tony.
Like what? What did you discover on your own? Now I want to know.
Titties. Duh. That was me. No, I'm kidding. It was her.
What did I discover on my own that I liked? Did not know this was a thing. I don't necessarily think I like it, but I did not know men could squirt once you go past a certain amount of coming. That was interesting to discover.
Oh, it's just like liquid coming. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that either.
But then it starts
God.
to get into piss shit, and I'm like, nah, I'm
Dude,
not
prostate
into that anymore.
orgasms are
Yeah.
like
A dumpy, yeah. They'll just
Um,
whoosh.
Speaking
I
of,
like
I've been
squirt.
fucking my ass like crazy recently. It's so
I'm so
great.
happy for you.
It's fantastic. The noises I make,
great.
insane.
You should sell that on
I should sell that on OnlyFans because it's
Yeah.
like
Oh.
so, but here's like it's so pathetic that I'm embarrassed.
This
Don't
was one of the
be.
things I was
Someone's
tell you
gonna
guys
love it.
earlier. I didn't realize on Twitter you can join like a thing. Like you can join like a. So I
What?
have now for you
Uh-huh.
following, and then you can join like a community. And I did not
There are
Is you have like a porn
communities?
community you've joined?
It is literally just called boob sucking.
Hell yeah!
Dude.
Great.
Iconic!
Yeah. But that's like a thing now. I didn't realize that. But yeah, I don't really have.
Fantastic
not, like,
community.
I don't really have like a specific kink. I just like pretty much those.
Yeah,
three
you're
things.
very like person to person, I feel.
Yeah. I really wouldn't say no to anything.
I've come to
Try anything at least
I have
twice.
like 3 or 4 hard limits, and then I've come to I'll try most things once or twice.
Yeah.
Like
Within reason, right?
again,
Like,
I have like
I don't
a
think
couple
really
hard
do it.
limits that some of them have gotten a little flexible. Like
hey,
uh,
I mean,
like blood was
can
a hard
happen.
one for a while, and then I was like, a little bit of scratching. Yeah, like
it happens on mistake, right? Like you're not like stab me, but you're just like,
oopsie, you carved your name into my skin with your nails. Oh, oops.
oh no, you claim
That's
It's
it's
really ironic because
own.
the one thing that falls under the category of topping, like men topping me that I actually do like is like misogyny, and I hate it.
Yeah, but
It's
really
okay.
do it.
At least
It's
it's
really
consensual.
It's
At least
really-
it's consensual. And in the
Again,
safety of a
I didn't
bedroom.
think I'd be into punching women, but I tried it in the bedroom once, and it was. I hate to say it, it was pretty fun, dude. Like
Life changing for you.
like
Me
I
and
felt.
Tony have had some great discoveries together. I did
I
get
felt-
a DM from you once that was like it was either a DM or live where you said I didn't really know what like I didn't really understand the desire to punch a woman until I met you.
No, yeah, but then I like tried it, and dude, it was a good time. Like I felt bad for a second, but they were clearly into it, and then I was like, all right, like.
All right, we're here. I don't know if anybody knows the reference I'm about to make, but like this is giving very fucking and punching vibes. Very fucking and punching vibes. Anyone? Californication.
No.
So good.
Sorry, babe.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a good show.
Dude,
I think you both like it, actually.
Everything. It really depends on the day.
Like one of my like dude, poop. Nope, I'm good. I'm never gonna do that.
I'm
ever.
never, ever.
Again,
no. And that's something I'll yuck somebody else's yum for.
I again, I won't even yuck it. Like, you do you, stay away from me. Like, that's what I'm at.
That one I'm yucking.
For me, sadly, piss.
That I won't yuck. Not for me.
I don't want pee on me, but I could pee on someone.
Also, I understand, like I'm not into
sorry,
rainbow
honey,
play.
would you be into getting pissed on?
If you were like, you deserve this, I'd be like, I probably do.
Well, yeah, because you're just there to be fucking used.
Yippee.
Really interesting.
I'm not into rainbow play, but I understand the appeal because it's
I
like
really squirt, and every once in a while when I watch some squirt porn, it mixes in, and I'm not a fan of it, but I can understand it. Does that make sense?
it does.
Yeah.
I feel the same because I'm into the squirt porn, but not.
I like rimming. You start throwing some fucking farts in there, I'm out. You just took me out. I am out because that shows up when you start looking up.
Oh yeah. Well, no, dude, that's what I hate. Sometimes there's some really awful overlap in porn where it's like, I like this kink. Why is this like for example?
Why is the other one in here?
Because I've been go me. I've been trying to get a little gayer with my porn. I have.
I'm really proud of you. Good job.
I'm trying to be a little bit more of a homosexual. But so I'm like, dude, you know what's such a, and I've been bitching about this nonstop. Chad already knows what I'm about to say. I've been watching as much like bi porn as I can, where it's like a girl and a guy. But the issue is 90% of it is cuck porn. And and here's the thing. Not in I could do a scene like with people in a cuckold way. I could do a scene like that. But the issue is, bro, sometimes I want like the POV of
you just want it.
Giving a dude head with their girl. That sounds hot. You don't have to call me a loser while we do it. Like, that makes me sad.
Real. Yeah, I could be just as much fun, you know?
Or like the POV of like, it's really rare, but the POV, because I like POV porn, because I'm a loser. Right. Of a dude and a girl going down on you. That's just hot.
But you also go in VR, so I feel like POV makes sense.
I don't watch porn in VR all the time. That's like a little treat for myself.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like it makes sense. Like you enjoy VR porn.
I go to Whole Foods instead of my.
Yeah, it's like I'm at the tin. Yeah, I need you to understand that I now need to get a Tin Fish subscription because that is now my comfort lunch.
As a switch, sometimes absolutely I could have fun with the like little bit of humiliation with the bisexual stuff. But it's like, dude, sometimes call me good boy while I'm sucking dick, you know? Not loser.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. You deserve to be told you're doing a good job too.
I like looking up femdom stuff, but the thing that's in that I don't like is like ball stepping and like dick kicking and stuff like that.
Gross.
I understand that someone else might like it. It takes me out.
It's so gross.
I just feel so bad. I feel so bad.
I go, ooh, I'm like, and I'm like, nope.
Chad, that's disgusting. Not for this guy.
Here's the thing, Tony. I could do that. If someone asked me to, I could do that. I do not have any interest in watching someone else participate.
No, I feel it. I'm not
like,
super.
I don't like watching girls give guys head. I love giving head. Nothing about watching a man and a man get head from a woman turns me on at all because I am neither partner in that situation. Giving head is for me fun because of seeing their reaction to what I'm doing. If I'm seeing their reaction to how some other girl's doing something, I don't care.
Ginge brought this up the other night, and it was the most king shit ever.
Okay.
Ginge is king shit.
But like,
Ginge is such.
So I've just discovered that Ginge and I are the same person, different fonts. But,
what?
Ginge what?
Ginge and I are the same person, different fonts.
That.
But fucking.
Same person, different fonts.
I'll be a king as much as you want, Ginge.
But this dude was like, you know, it's great. Like, I can't remember how the conversation came up, but he was like, I want a girl to push my head down on a guy's dick. And I'm like, yes, dude. Like, imagine sucking a girl's boyfriend's dick and she's got her hand on the back of your head.
I offered.
That shit's so hot, dude. That is, sign me the fuck up for that. Also, and this part's bad, but as somebody who's like, ugh, men, that's why I kind of do want to like be a unicorn for couples, because then the girl's done all the vetting of the man for me.
Oh my god.
Well, no, that's correct. That is
You know
correct.
what? I understand.
Oh.
All right, do we want to move on to the next question?
Oh, do we want to go to the ones in the Discord first before
Yeah,
doing any of the Instagram ones? Yeah, we'll like prioritize
the
Discord.
majority of the Instagram ones. Actually, hold
Damn,
on. I was
they
checking
really
if it
suck.
got upgraded.
I was gonna say they really suck if that's the case.
Oh, there were some more that were added.
Oh, okay.
But Dyer in the Discord was like, which vacation, beach or beach over mountains every time. Love the
Mountain.
beach. Let's go to the beach each. Let's get away. They say what they're gonna say. I grew up next to the beach. I fucking love the beach.
Yeah, me too. Mountain if we're near a lake, though, not if we're
Dude, Lake Tahoe. Oh,
in the middle
Lake
of
Tahoe is
nowhere.
wonderful.
Never been. It's on my bucket list of places I want to go.
I do love that.
Yeah.
If you could travel anywhere in the world and money doesn't matter, where would you go? Your mom's house.
Japan, yeah. But like I do
know.
all of
Actually,
Japan.
I
go
do
the
know. I
entire
do know. I would do an entire tour of the Mediterranean. Like Athens,
Real.
like all of that history.
You're such a history nerd. I love it.
You are.
Like I would love to go to Egypt. I'm not religious at all, but I think going to Jerusalem, like like there's so much history there. Oh my god, I would love to just go explore a bunch of Mediterranean historical landmarks. That would be my shit.
Yeah.
That's all I care about, actually, traveling wise.
No, that tracks.
I'm going to Italy for Christmas this year, and I'm really excited.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be very.
I'm gonna be insufferable if I ever go to Rome, because I'm just gonna go
Bring me
to
back
those
some
buildings and hug them.
Cheese wheels and wine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Bring me back cheese wheel, and wine. Like
I almost studied abroad in Italy.
mhm.
Her name was no. No, I almost. That was a really bad joke. No, I almost
We're being
studied
asked a
abroad.
serious question, Tony.
No, I was in college. I was studying history. So one of the options was I could do 3 months in I think it was gonna be Florence.
Oh, okay.
And I was very, very excited to do that. And then, and a little shade towards my parents, because I had a college fund, bro. Like I had a college fund, like of course, like, and that's privilege of itself. I was like, dude, obviously I'm gonna use the college fund to study abroad in Italy. Like that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
And then my parents were like, oh, dude, by the way, Tony, you have an inheritance. You can just pay for it. And I was like, oh, never mind. Like I
That
it was
sucks,
gonna be the bill was basically the entire inheritance I got, and I was like, oh, so I'd have zero fucking money.
I'd actually have zero inheritance. Thanks.
Yeah, I was like, oh, but I have a college fund. Why the fuck don't you just fucking pay for it with the college fund? So, anyways, I scrapped, huh?
Said you didn't even get your degree.
It's out of spite.
Maybe
Honestly,
would've
I
if
understand
my
it
parents
now.
put some money into it. Okay, maybe I would have if they had
that's what I'm
foot the
saying.
fucking bill. Just saying.
That's what I'm saying. If they gave it to you, maybe you would have finished your degree.
Just saying. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Now
You ruined my entire
now I
college
might do
career.
porn. Look what you did.
Might do.
What is that, honey?
She's really enjoying her dumplings.
Oh, I was thinking about doing porn with Tony, but that too.
Oh, that's when's that collab dropping?
2027, no? Wasn't that like on?
I think.
The 14th? What?
Yeah.
I was not aware we recorded anything, but also that's pretty hot.
You sent it before. Don't worry.
Did you?
You were also blackout. You were also blackout. Yeah.
God, I want that.
It's like we talked about this before, where it's like, I would love that, but also, Fuck, I wish I could have watched it. Wish I could have participated.
Okay, pause and chat.
Dude, wait, there's a book I read.
This is vile. This is vile. This is so fucking disgusting. This is so fucking disgusting.
Speak your truth, babe.
Do that to me. Take advantage of me. I can't remember it. And then make me watch a video of it happening. That's hot.
So,
14th,
there's
it's
a
dropping.
book I read, right?
14th, it's dropping. Also,
Brimstone.
Pony Girl, thank you for the 400 biddies.
This book right here, Brimstone, she ends up getting hypnotized. And it's to like, she has some anxiety or whatever. So this doctor
That's
is
a really cool,
hypnotizing
safe
her.
way of putting it. Yeah.
No. Like, it's actual hypnosis. And she starts like, she doesn't know what she does the first night, and he doesn't realize that she doesn't know until she comes back the day after, and he's like, she like made a reference, and he's like, oh, you don't know what we did. So then he was like, do you want me to record you while you're under hypnosis? And she's like, yeah. And then she doesn't want to watch it initially, but then she goes to watch it, and it is like the hottest thing ever. She like fucking mounts this dude. It's
I want to
crazy.
do that. I want to do that so bad. I want to do that so bad.
It's really funny because one of the number one suggested things for me to do is hypnosis porn.
Yeah.
People, because I dabbled into it a lot. Apparently, my videos where I do like stop scrolling, stay here, look at me, look down, look up, those things.
That's hypnosis,
got shared on that hypnosis Reddit. They all loved me. I made one borderline hypnosis thing because I find the consent part of it a little bit hairy, and I don't have enough knowledge of it to like know how to do it the right way. People ask me all the time for it.
Ginge said, hey, I don't believe in hypnosis. Prove me wrong.
I'll try. Ginge,
listen, what I want,
you can be the participant.
And what's nice about what I'm about to say is that I've never spoken to Hunny about this before in my entire life. The idea of somebody...
I feel like I don't believe this.
The idea of somebody, because audio is such a big thing for me, making me come with just their voice, not touching it once... I think I could get there, and that sounds...
Have you ever done a no hands jack off before?
Yeah, when I put something on my ass, I just ride it till I come.
That's...
No, she's talking like no.
Oh, no, God, no. I don't think I can do that alone. I don't think I can do that alone. I think if I had somebody breathing and talking into my ear, absolutely. Sounds so hot.
I've had a handful of people do that.
God, it sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so horny.
I can get real close, but the issue with me is that it's really hard to keep me in that headspace because I'm one of those people where it's like I have a very strong like mental fortitude or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. So I want to be hypnotized. Like I want to be completely dropped into a subspace. It is so hard to get me there, and even if you get me there, it's hard to keep me there because it only takes one thing to take me out of it, and then I'm done. So it's like, GG's, good luck, you know?
That's why it's just like take my oxygen away. Problem solved. I'm either gonna,
then that's why I like getting choked.
I'm either gonna drop into subspace or I'm gonna not be alive, and I'm good with either. Like,
you make such real and valid points.
I know.
You really do. You're cooking.
Is there an artist or genre of music you enjoy that most people wouldn't think you like? You know what? There's some screamo I enjoy, and I know that doesn't.
I love
seem like something I'd
screamo.
be into.
I have my answer.
If you say theater, I swear to
theater
fucking
music,
God.
I know some people might not guess this about me, but I love Broadway musicals.
I can't stand you.
I'm so glad that you both knew that when I put down the spoon
Dude.
and I put my hands out. That's the joke.
I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm really big into grunge music. My favorite band is the Foo Fighters. I feel like
That really shocked me. She put them on when we were getting ready one day. I'm like,
yeah,
hello?
I'm like pretty likely to get a Foo Fighters tattoo at some point. So Green Day and Foo Fighters are my two favorite bands.
Now on the flip side
is Wicked. For
that
nostalgia reasons.
On the flip side, I actually do like Broadway musicals.
Surprised by that. Nerds
Dude,
do.
Belle,
So.
I don't know how to say this, and I think I do mean offense. And whether or not you like it or not, it's the vibe you give.
What?
You reek of a Hamilton fan.
I love Hamilton.
Yeah, you stink like a Hamilton.
Hamilton, epic.
that's
I
a compliment to you,
love those.
Wait, what'd you say, honey?
I said I'm so glad she's taking that as a compliment because I would not have.
Have tasted when it comes to music. Tony doesn't have like the best taste, right? I don't take Tony's opinion on it with like as negatively.
Pause. Okay, two things. One, Epic the musical, I'm loving, but two,
It's great.
Two, you know what was so funny? The last time Allie was out here, we're driving in the car, and we've been in the car for like 2 hours because we were getting back from the airport or whatever. Like we've been in the car,
Beach or whatever.
And my music's been playing, and Allie goes, "Tony," and I was like, "What?" She goes, "Your taste in music doesn't suck."
Did you evolve?
And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, I've been listening to like everything that's playing. It's not awful."
I'm trying to think of like what I actually like that people wouldn't expect.
All the music I think people would expect, except for my interest in rock.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like. I hate country.
Epic.
I hate country. I'm not doing
I don't
it.
listen to like I don't listen to entire albums or entire. I hear a song and I go, I want to listen to this.
I am ready for country this summer because Chapel Roan is gonna drop a fucking banger ass country
you know what?
fucking album.
I hope so.
It's gonna be fucking. The Giver is so good. I am obsessed with that song so much. Give me lesbian country music.
No, that tracks.
No, this is.
I will say there are exceptions to my rule.
This is gonna be
right?
unsettling. When I grew up, I exclusively till I was like 12 listened to country music.
Oh, I did too.
I
love
Shania Twain and like Johnny Cash and like
Paisley.
Carrie under. Ooh.
Oh, ew.
I know.
Sorry, I couldn't even hide my face.
Okay, Pink Pony Girl. The first thing I saw the first thing I thought of when I saw your name was Chapel. So I appreciate that you love her.
Oh,
yes.
You know what? I know one. I actually like Taylor Swift, and I've liked Taylor Swift since her first fucking album. I actually I wasn't like a Taylor Swift fan when she started coming out with like Folklore and all of them. Like Hunny had to reintroduce me to Taylor Swift. I know like OG Taylor Swift.
Dude, Romeo and Juliet is I'm sorry. No, Romeo and Juliet is not just my shit. You go up to any guy who grew up in the 2000s and you play Romeo and Juliet, they are belting that shit. Everyone loves Romeo and Juliet. Hi, Pixie.
Hi.
Romeo and Juliet is so fucking good, dude. It's
Love Story's very good. I love that song. But yeah, Belle, I think Taylor Swift would be a good one for you.
I think that's the one where people go, what? You pop on OG, I know all the lyrics, and you're kind of like, really?
You belong with me, bro. Sorry, love a good yandere story.
Tony. Oh, I guess maybe this isn't that weird. You did listen to Sabrina Carpenter at one point and say you liked her.
I fucking love her. Yeah.
That would be one that would kind of stick out.
Really? I don't seem like I'd be into Sabrina Carpenter.
If you told me you were into Sabrina Carpenter and I didn't know you, I would think it's just because you think she's hot.
Yep, real. Real and true.
My hot take? I think she's pretty. I don't think she's hot. She's like,
I think she's one of the most. I'm not even into blondes.
But pause. I'm not like, no, she's gorgeous.
You don't lust for her.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, but I'm not like, oh my god. Like, it's just like, yeah, she's a really pretty girl, and
she has that vintage beauty that I aspire to have and never will. Like, I never will.
I'm not. Put it this way, and like, I'm sorry if she ever sees this. I'm not like gooning to her shit, right? Like
she might actually be okay with that. I don't think she'd take the
I know she just got Eiffel Towered in Paris. I saw it, but like,
sorry, I love
that. You know what's funny? I like her music, and I love her. I love her personality way more than I find her attractive.
She's incredible. I love her.
She's so funny, and she's like, and so, but it's so funny because her looks are like. Not in a way where she's unattractive, but it's the last thing I think about when I think of Sabrina Carpenter.
Listen, our new Powerpuff Girls is Chapel Roan, Sabrina Carpenter, and Billie Eilish. Okay, I love Billie Eilish. That is like my to Honey's Sabrina.
No, we don't need to clip that and send that to fucking Sabrina Carpenter.
I love her personality.
I love Sabrina Carpenter. She's so cute.
We're so lucky. We're so blessed now.
this is like super. No, I'm not gonna say it.
No, rip it.
I don't love talking about sex stuff related to a celebrity because
It's
we are borderline celebrities in a way, and I don't like when other people like fantasize about.
Well,
us
I don't know
in a way
about
that
you guys.
dehumanizes us.
Sorry.
Shut up.
Yeah, you guys need to stop thinking that Tony and I are having sex. The man called me his
People
hot
talk about
cousin.
us like we're like
I'm
characters.
sorry. Belle, you can't bring that up. I did say
Wait,
that.
you're the. What was
I
it? You're
told
the-
Belle.
I said
I
you need to
told
stop
Belle-
assuming that that Tony and I are having sex because Tony literally references me as his hot cousin.
No, pause. That sounds
They
really
told me his
bad.
mom, so.
That sounds really bad. I said Belle is attractive in the way people talk about, like,
Having
oh,
a
you know
hot
that
cousin.
cousin that you're like uncomfortable because they're kind of attractive? Like, people talk about that all the time. I don't have any cousins like this. I don't know my cousins.
Do you understand why I'm like Tony literally is like it's really weird when people ship us because he's like, you're like my hot cousin. Like, I get it, but no. You know?
You're
Honestly,
like, you can be like, you pause.
way that you just said that makes sense.
No, I made it okay.
Pause.
It okay.
Pause. Honey, you can admit your brother is hot as fuck. You don't want to fuck him.
No. She
Yes,
knows that
but
her
the way-
brother.
Here's the difference between what I think you're saying and the cousin thing. I actually understand the cousin thing. If I were to say my brother is conventionally attractive, because my brother is conventionally attractive, I know that. He has a
Yeah,
hot
he
dude
is.
with a
I
polar
want to
shirt,
fuck your brother.
Your
Like,
brother's
okay.
wife is everything. I love
Yes.
her. I love her
Here's
so
the
much.
difference.
when I say
Here's the
I want to
difference.
suck a boy's dick, I'm talking about your brother and your
moving on.
sister-in-law.
Please
Here's,
stop.
here's the difference.
Stop.
When you say hot cousin, that's when there are people probably in this fucking chat right now who have had a moment where they went, right?
Oh, some
their
people
cousin.
like. Well, that's
Because
what
I
like
know
some
that that's
people
the
have
thing.
like kissed
I
their
know that
cousins
that's
and
the thing.
stuff.
Yes, I know that that's a thing. Versus brothers, not so much. So by saying someone is your
Well,
cousin,
talk to Will about.
hot, if someone says your cousin is hot, like if you said, "Oh, your cousin hot" to me, it's you're hot, but in a way that makes me feel like I'm not supposed to like you. Like you're not.
Okay, but
You're
that's
not
what
in
I
a
mean.
role in my life.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean with
get-
Belle. That's what I mean with Belle.
Ding, ding,
Belle
ding.
is like, Belle is
ding.
attractive, but like I don't. But but for me, it's like
But exists in a role.
But
in your
it's
life
because
that
Belle.
shouldn't be
It's because
attractive.
Belle. If this makes sense, Belle's so similar to me that I don't want to fuck Belle. But I'm
Yeah,
like
it's partially
objectively.
why I kinda
but
hate
but
you,
I
but
look
it's
at
only 'cause
Belle
I
and I
hate
go. Like, Belle's got some big yitties and a rockin' body, but like I also, it'd be like fucking myself. Like
You're just like, damn, why'd they
which,
make you
pause,
so thick,
pause,
bitch?
I would fuck myself, but like that's different.
Yo, Belle, I don't know if you've gotten to this part in Euphoria and it doesn't spoil anything, but there is a moment where Nate Jacobs just jacks off to looking at himself in the mirror and it's fucking.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Ew.
what Will said, brothers by chance, lovers by choice
Lovers
was a
by
wild. You
choice,
can't like dude, Will saying that is still one of the funniest things he's ever said.
Nice.
So yeah,
Um,
people need to stop assuming that Tony and I are having sex because he refers to me as his hot
Well,
cousin.
okay,
so like
again,
we're gonna.
I think I could have sex with you. It
I
would
feel
just
like the further we get along, it just gets
it
weirder
would
and
just
weirder,
be
right?
Okay.
Like there are some people who literally thought we were related.
Okay,
like siblings.
okay.
You
I
guys
could
kinda look like each
do-
other sometimes.
I could exist
Don't
in like
insult him.
Belle. I could exist and have a good time in like the same kink space.
Like an orgy, yeah.
I could. You know what, Belle?
Where we like high five over, you know? I get it.
Unironically, this is not a joke.
Uh-huh. No, it's not.
I would
I'm
love
not.
to
Why
go
did
to
you
an
think this was a
orgy
joke?
with you. I would love to go. That sounds fun.
We would like bump fists
That
through.
sounds
Yeah,
like a good time.
like, I mean, I would hate an orgy because of my anxiety. Like, I have social anxiety. Even
yeah,
a
but, like, I
threesome
just mean, like,
makes
the
me
vibe
feel
of
like
the vibe
insane.
of an orgy. I could absolutely do with you. Like I could. I could have sex with someone and you're getting railed in the corner, and I'd be like,
I just had
nice.
a really funny. I just had a really funny thought, but out of context, it sounds so bad. I think the closest thing to a threesome I've ever had was sleeping between Allie and Hunny at the Airbnb. I think that is the closest thing to a threesome I've ever successfully had, was just being
Really?
between them.
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. The closest
I'm not a threesome person. I have way too much social anxiety
okay,
for that.
Belle,
I overthink
Belle,
it. No,
Belle,
no
Belle,
way.
Question
Yeah.
about threesomes.
Before.
Because I
What's
feel
up?
like you'd appreciate the position I've been in a threesome.
Hold on, wait. Honey asked something.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Just a quick, the kinky parties you've gone to before, not group related at all.
Well, so kink stuff is not
Kink
like
stuff's
no,
not always
like it's
sex.
not sex ever in like this.
So, but you would
yeah.
not consider those like.
No,
intimate
because
people?
most of my sessions have either been one or on one, or I was the center of the attention, and I didn't need to do any. I was tied
Got
up.
it.
I didn't need to do
Okay, so
anything.
that makes
Yeah, the homies were doing stuff to me.
Like,
The most
I-
sapphic
like-
experience of my life. But
I was gonna say, see, like, because the only threesome experience I've had is someone on my face and on my dick at the same
I'm
time.
really happy for you with
But like,
that one.
you
That
couldn't
one's
do something
fantastic.
like that where you were just like overwhelmed like that.
No, because I here's the thing. I am so self-conscious about making sure everybody feels like they're included and they're just
That's
as valid
fair.
and having
No,
a good
that's
time.
super
So
fair.
unless I'm literally Pixie kind of nailed it. If I'm tied up and blindfolded, or at least just blindfolded, and I don't actually have to worry about making sure anybody else is good, fantastic. Perfect. I don't even need to, you know what I'm
Wait,
saying? Like, that's not the same.
Ginge is cooking. Belle, we need to get matching shirts that say Orgy Bros.
Yes. I'm here for this.
But I could absolutely go to an orgy with you.
And then I can get a shirt that says Orgy Mom, and then on the back it'll say, I brought the orange slices.
You would bring orange slices to an orgy.
No,
And you'd be
it's
like,
the,
"Is
you
that-
have to be the
you'd go up
donuts.
to
It's the
people-
donuts.
You'd go up to people.
No, the orange slices
would,
is very,
You
like,
would go
soccer
up to
ball.
Belle.
It is
Pause.
very soccer ball.
Belle fucking
Yeah.
rigged up, hanging from
Yeah.
the ceiling, and you would go up to
Been
Belle
there.
and be like, have you had water?
That's absolutely. I need you to understand. If
Did
you
take your
put me
probiotics
strung
this
up,
morning?
I'll say if you put me strung up, which I've been the centerpiece of a party before.
I know, I've seen
okay,
it.
one of the highlights of my life in the nun costume.
It was
yes,
great.
And I had one of my friends, one of the mom friend, come up and be like, "Do you need water? Do you want me to feed you a slice of fruit or something
Yeah,
while
that's
you're
Honey
here?
at an
You're kind of
orgy.
you've been here for a while, you know, like."
Now,
It's so-
pause. Honey would absolutely be wearing, and there's only one word to
But she would
describe the
spit it-
outfit.
Honey would spit
There's
it in
only
my
one
mouth,
word to
though.
describe the outfit, and it's her favorite porn category. It'd be misogynistic as fuck. But the outfit would
Right.
be the most bimbo-y mom kind of like nun outfit or something, or like maid outfit.
No. It would be super like think like really like slutty wine mom, but she would have an apron.
Or,
She would have an apron.
she'd just
I
be in an
know.
apron, or just an apron.
You don't understand, Tony. This woman walked around my house while I was incapacitated in an apron a good majority of the time, and
Don't
all
rub
the
it
blood
in.
was rushing where it needed to for all the healing.
Don't rub it in, okay?
If you ever need someone to take care of you, I will come down and I will.
I am
cook and I
so
will-
So
sick.
actually, there's gonna be another
you know how I
week
said
where
I was in a
Cookie has to
depressive
go.
episode, honey? I'm
For training.
so sad. I'm so sad, honey. I need help.
Yeah, I wasn't sad. I got stab wound 3 times
But like
into my
literally,
abdomen.
nothing made me happier than like washing the floor and organizing the table and doing the dishes and making dinner and getting the plates ready
Yeah.
and making sure she had her meds. It was so fun.
She had, like, a little
James,
timer
if you-
and a little
if you
bell.
can preemptively call 911, I think I'm gonna slip and fall on the stairs tonight.
Tony, you don't understand. Your mic cut out.
Oh, I
It
said
made it that much funnier.
I'm gonna slip and fall on the stairs tonight.
No, you have to wait till Ginger's your roommate to do this.
Then I'll be because then Honey won't come down and take care of me. Belle, don't fuck
Well,
this up.
Ginge
for
has
me.
Honey still came and took care of me, and I have Cookie. It's just Ginge has a job, you know, like. Yeah. So Cookie
Sorry, I
will be
just wanna
gone for
be
another week in
taken
the
care
near
of.
future. So I'm just saying.
Throwback to like a year and a half
understood.
ago, like when Honey and I first started streaming Fortnite together. When I was like, all I want is a girl to bring me appy slices, and Honey was like, "Me, I'll do that."
Is a what? Say it one more time.
I said,
Yeah, your
"All I
mic cut
want-
out.
Is my mic cut? Fuck!
Oh, it didn't cut out there. Yeah, it was great.
I said all I want is a girl to just bring me appy slices while I play video games.
With the coloring book.
Oh, dude, the coloring book thing. Chat, pause. We're gonna talk about this. Okay, chat. You either get this or you don't. Okay. Coloring, like if a dom gives you a coloring book.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's like, I need you to like do a page. Like already kind of humiliating. You're just sitting there doing a meaningless task for no reason. Kind of hot.
I hate this. I already know where this is going.
But then, and Allie's correct in this because Allie finds this hot. And then you show them your work. You're like, okay, I'm done. And they don't even look at it. They're in the middle. They're like on their phone or something. And they just go, yeah, that's really nice. And they ignore it. Is that hot, chat? Is that hot?
Fridge, Tony.
Huh?
I would take it and put it on the fridge. I would never do that.
Wait, Ginge, what are you saying? Wait. Also,
Ginge definitely likes it.
I'd get so angry. What? It's so hot though to be like dismissed. Also,
okay, listen. I adore her with all my heart.
It's the same Belle's
Listen.
Hold up. What's Pixie saying? Because I don't know. Pixie's been saying some base shit. All I see is MILF waifu. I'm down. I don't know.
Incapacitated and apron is the name of...
I'd be so mad. You guys are so incorrect. It's so hot.
Listen. I adore her.
I want to literally hump a girl's leg for attention, though. That's the kind of...
I adore her. I adore her with all my heart, Tony. But my girlfriend is a little broken, so using her as the gauge for, like,
Belle,
that kind of stuff...
Belle, who do you think got broken with her for our early 20s? There's a reason we like a lot of the same shit. You forget, we met in our formative years, so we were sitting there back and forth going, yo,
about all the
hot?
coloring. You have me thinking about all the coloring books I have on deck that I'm just gonna like put her in front of when I go to shower or something.
Yeah, and then you just ignore her when she's done and she gets turned on. You're welcome.
I'll be in the middle of doing my makeup and she just hands me and she's like, "I finished." I'll be like, "That's nice, sweetie. Please put it over there." Oh,
she would lose her mind.
Daddy's busy.
She would be so... Dude, nothing was better than sitting in the car and you called her. And you didn't know this, but I just look to my right while I'm driving, and it just says Daddy as the caller ID. And I went, Allie? Like, because this was before I knew you guys were dating.
Belle, did you see the DM?
Wait, oh.
I fucking cackled. I couldn't breathe for a second. That's just crazy.
Look at my blanket that I have.
Why is it so unsettling? It's like really unsettling. It's like when people do the thing
like
with
a very
have you seen the
uncomfortable like
Crocs with
snort.
the little toe things they plug in?
Please don't ever bring it up again.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yo, you should post that on Twitter and be like, free feet pics.
I think this is the first time I've sent a picture of my feet to Tony and it didn't turn him on.
Yeah, I actually felt it kind of back up inside me. I got an innie right now.
I'll suck it out.
I don't want to talk about my innie.
Suck it out is vile. That was... Oh! I like putting it in my mouth when it's soft. Yeah, I like putting it in my mouth when it's inverted.
I'll suck it out like a boba through a straw.
Okay, I have to ask something, and this is going to be incriminating if the men in chat don't back me up here. There is no coming back from this.
Men, don't back him up.
No, men, please back me up.
Don't back him up.
Have you guys so and I know in retrospect it's not good for you. But so in your genital area as a man, like where your vagina would be if you were a woman is empty. There's like empty space up there. Have you ever just like kind of pushed everything up there for a second?
What?
So anatomically, there is an empty space. So his question...
Yes! Thank you! Somebody said yes! I'm vindicated! Oh, that was the scariest thing I've ever said on the internet.
Why would you do this?
That was the scariest thing I ever said on the internet. I plead the fifth. Oh, dude, that was so scary. I was so worried I was alone.
Here, hold on, Tony. I'm gonna rally you for a second. How many of you are now gonna go fucking try that out of curiosity?
Pause. Before you try it, I do think it's like technically dangerous. Like your nuts can get stuck up there.
Correct. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
I know someone who did and had to get it surgically redropped.
Don't do it. But like when I was a kid, it was like I was like, dude, it's empty up there. What happens? But yeah,
crazy.
Okay. That's not.
Wait, what? I have a crazy ER story. It's not my story, but it is with a guy who tried to date me, which is almost just as bad.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab water.
Cool. I'm gonna tell this. I'll wait for you. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like you deserve to hear the story.
Thirsty boy.
Chat, do you have any questions that are specifically for me and Belle? Like comical women questions.
Yeah.
Or gay lady questions.
Yeah, like fun questions.
Yeah. Ask me something very fun and silly or something. I don't know.
No, we will not tell you our bra size. Yes, we kiss. Moving on. Other questions.
I tell people my bra size. But
but not here, right? Like,
favorite cosplay I've done? Charlie from Has Been Hotel. Or
I love your Charlie.
Charlie and Whitebeard are my two favorites.
Your Whitebeard sent me to the moon. It was
so fun.
Chef's kiss. But also, your Adam Savage one is just so, it was so good.
There's
it was
also
so
a cosplay that I did recently.
Okay.
And it is not attractive enough for me to share it.
Okay.
And it's not talented enough for me to share it.
No, why?
So I don't know where to put it.
Me.
I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
I
think. What are my favorites? I did Gasai Yuno, and it was my first one that I did at a con.
I'm back.
And I had a lot of people asking for like like it was my first time where I went, and like photographers were like, "Can I pull you off to the side? Like, can I do this?" But I was like, "Is it that good?" You know?
When that happened to me for the first time, it's so
fun.
And
then I did a couple years later. This one was at not NYCC. This one was at Anime NYC. I did a really, and this was like when I was still muscle mommying too. I did a really good Revy.
I love my Revy too. She was
the Revy was so fun. She's such a fun character to do. Her cosplay is also very comfortable. So it's like, you know,
because my shorts.
Well, yeah. I mean, you did content shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mine were definitely it was there, right? Because she still wears pretty short shorts. But
wait, what's my favorite? I don't even know what we're talking about.
We asked for questions.
Yeah, they just asked us a question.
Pertained more to me and her while you were gone.
Oh, but what's my favorite cosplay of your guys's or?
No, I'm guessing it's what's.
No, they say what's my favorite cosplay I've done? I mean, so my cosplays are okay. Can I be honest? You know, it's what I think is the best. Like the funniest,
Mr. Incredible.
Mr. Incredible, the one gif.
I love that one. I love that one.
Favorite things ever on the internet, dude. Is just be like.
I love that one so much.
I have a lot of cosplays I hate though.
Which is so sad.
Makima.
Yep, I knew that.
I love you so much for knowing that. I hate my Makima. I hate my Misfortune.
I just wish
you didn't like Misfortune. You were
I like the
Makima
foot pick I got. That was 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah,
and I don't like my Catwoman. I didn't like her.
You didn't like the outfit.
I'm trying to think of other ones I don't.
If you still have that bodysuit, though, I will totally take that from you.
Yeah, I'll lick it clean first.
Figure it out. It was so dirty.
Ooh,
yeah, like
what?
I said,
you didn't want me. I would have just sold it.
I would have licked it clean. What are you talking about? But yeah, I'm spacing out. Sorry.
We just need another.
I started thinking about feet.
Oh, I had to tell you the story. I waited for you to come back to tell the story. It's the worst ER story.
I was, yeah. And then I started thinking about feet. Yeah. Dude. Oh.
No. Okay. So it's not my story, but like I said, it's a story about a guy who tried to date me, and he tried to date me after the story was a thing, right? So it's kind of like, bro, you really should know your audience here. And so we were freshman year. And I don't know why this happened, but apparently there was a group of guys that were just chilling, and dude went home earlier than everybody else. It's kind of a little bit weird about it, apparently. And the next thing we know, he's not in school the next day.
Oh no.
Because he jerked off with a vacuum cleaner and got stuck.
Did he get his?
Because he didn't understand how you have to break a seal in something like that. Yeah, so he went to the ER with his dick stuck in a vacuum. His mom had to carry the vacuum.
Bro,
insane. Insane.
When it comes to like masturbating, like, I'm adventurous sometimes, but that's wild. Like,
But like hypothetically, if I put a cylinder in an M&M tube.
oh my god. No, what was funny was Hunny texted me out of the blue last night and was like, "Am I dumb? I don't understand this joke."
What's the joke?
And
Okay, I'll read it. So
some dude
on Reddit said,
Mhm.
how does sex feel? And someone says, physically, for a penis, it feels like entering a hot tub and being hugged at the same time. Then someone replied and said, don't you mean for a cylinder? And then they replied back, so I have to bear this cross forever. And I didn't understand it. Apparently, that user on Reddit, like 8 years before, went into a forum and said, hypothetically, if someone were to get about a 5 foot or a 5-inch
cylinder
in like this much diameter cylinder stuck in an M&M like tube, how would they get it out? And so this person cannot live down.
I just can't believe he's using the same Reddit account. Like, that's insane.
I mean, that's a legacy, you know? Like
and
I also want to know who's listen, Kings, I'm not going to judge people, but like,
it's a skinny ass
it
penis.
fits in an M&M canister?
It's a really skinny thing.
That's
like,
that's
no. Okay, here's the thing. Here's you could have done it when it was like super flaccid and tried to like shove it in as a joke, right? I know like guys do some stupid shit with their dicks. That's I could imagine that being a thing, and then accidentally getting any type of erect and then it getting like stuck, right? Like I could like science.
Listen, Belle, I'm not a grower, or no, I'm not a shower. I'm a grower.
You're a grower.
I'm like, dude, I'll be honest. Flaccid, we're rocking 2 maybe, right? And then we like go up, and it's great. I don't think my dick could fit in an M&M tube, even flaccid.
But there are different size ones too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are so many factors here that we don't know. I mean, that still sucks to be that guy because, yeah, we're gonna point and laugh at you.
I knew a girl in high school who came up to me once, and she was like, and she'd been asking a bunch of dudes, and it was so funny because for some reason the dudes weren't really understanding the question. So she came up to me and she goes like, and she was a good friend, and she goes, Tony, I just have to know, like when you put your pants on, where does your dick go? And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, where does it go? And I was like, in the pants? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because she thought, for some reason, we were all just like hard all the time.
And this is why sex education is so important.
Oh.
Get that a little bit though.
The difference in Min to Max is wild as a not shower. Nah, dude, again, legitimately, one of the funniest stories ever is I had finished having sex with a girl. And we had sex. It was a good time. And then we got in the shower. And for some reason, that insecurity came up. And I looked this girl in the eyes. And I said, it gets bigger. And she was like, yeah, I know. It was inside me. Like,
sometimes I really wonder how you got this far in life, Pookie.
Yo, you know what's a crazy experience? I slept with a guy once. That's the end of the story.
I'm so sorry. That's insane.
I know. I slept with a guy once.
That was your first mistake.
Most people. It's pretty fun sometimes. Most people, I find, I've had sex with people, a number. Most people I've experienced are more of a grower than a shower. That seems to be
that seems a general consensus.
They're, solid 3, maybe a 4, and then they turn to a 5 or 6, right? That's the average, right? I had this guy, and I was like, oh my god, he's a shower. Was like 5 soft. He was not a shower. He was still a grower.
Yeah, I've had one of those.
Kind of scary. Like, I was like,
literally.
oh goodness.
How?
Goodness. It was scary.
How?
It was
actual crazy. Real life. How?
Yeah, relatable guy. All guys in the chat, you guys relate to that. We've all been there when it's just so big, you know. We've been there.
Like how did it? But how?
You know? I hate when this happens. When my penis scares a girl because it's too big. Been there, dude. Oh,
he's my neighbor. Yeah. He was my neighbor.
Look at chat. Look at chat.
No, this is the bad part. He was my neighbor, so I couldn't even like avoid afterward. You know, I learned.
Don't you hate when you're done with sex and you're wrapping up and you gotta like just gotta lug it home. Oh, don't worry, chat. I've heard from girlfriends in the past. The big ones hurt, so we're all good. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways, can I get a fuck nasty in the chat?
Yeah.
No.
Piece of shit. And his big ass dick. I've said this multiple times on stream, so I don't feel bad talking about it.
Sorry.
I'm criminally depressed that when in bottom surgery, they don't actually like cut your penis off and they like invert it inside you, because when I begged Allie to mount a dong on the wall and stuff it like one of the singing fish and have it like you press a button and it sings. And I
want a copy.
I wanted it to be the funniest thing ever.
I want a copy.
Slide.
I have told Allie, you got to make a copy of it so you can literally go fuck yourself. Like, you have to. That's the rules. You know what's weird? I think if I did I molded my penis, I'm so fine with having someone else's penis in my ass. But I think if I put a mold of my dick in my ass, that would feel incestuous.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's me. You know what I mean? Like, that would feel just wrong.
Real incest.
Huh? Real incest.
Real incest.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, I think someone else, sure. My penis, it just feels wrong.
How are you supposed to sell daddy dildos if you don't try out your own merch?
Well, that's what I have you guys for.
That's true.
That's fair. Yeah.
My favorite Hunny quote ever is, I was like, what if they vibrated it? And she goes, that shit goes straight to my ass.
Oh, everyone deserves nice anal, you know?
You know.
Not me. I don't want it, but if I could give it to you guys.
See, you know what's funny? And this is going to sound terrible, okay?
Would you participate in butt play for other people, Belle?
I like butt stuff. I just don't like anal.
I've realized I don't like anal because, and this is going to make me sound like a monster, and that's okay. I don't like anal because I like how it feels. Like, I don't really care. Like, it's not like, oh, it's so much fucking tighter. It feels great. No, I don't really give a shit about that.
You like the fact that it hurts for them, that it's taboo, like that.
I like that it's hurting them. I really do. It's so hot. It's
anal.
so and then I like pinning them down, and they just have to sit there and take it. That's hot. But
Tony, you know what you did, by the way, the last time we had this conversation about like anal and stuff, and the whole like the clip of me saying I don't like getting DP'd and stuff, and that I'm only 5'2". I need you to understand that's lived rent free in so many people's heads that I've gotten multiple comments and DMs about it.
Yeah,
like I'm like, why? I'm like, please, it was a joke
intro.
Out of context.
It was a
please
good intro. It was a necessary intro.
No, it was a good intro, but it's living rent free in people's heads, and I feel like I'm being misrepresented now.
Belle,
like,
welcome to my life.
I know.
How many DMs do you think I get about things that were said?
I'm sure.
With Tony?
I've seen them.
The video of that water bottle.
The shake weight water bottle. That's icon.
There's no like context for that one. You just fucking did that with a water bottle.
There was context.
No, there wasn't.
There was. Somebody said do it, and I said okay.
That's not context. That's just doing it.
The context was me getting sandwiched between Tony and Ryan in a fucking PvP game. That was my context.
My context was someone asked.
And you're a good girl, so you did it.
I am.
I love your I love your DMs. No, I love them though. They're bonding. They're women bonding experience.
One of my favorite DMs.
Yes.
Honey's
Is
DMs
it
make me
from
cry.
my house? Is it the one from my house?
Dude, I'm
No,
trying to
it's
think
the
of
one
like,
that
see,
I
most of my
sent.
DMs are like,
Okay, you ready for this one?
Whoever sent you that one, that was a loser.
I think you said this one. You read this one on stream, but I'm still gonna read it because it's fun when I get to dramatic read my own DMs.
It's so much
Okay.
more fun when you read it.
Okay, ready?
oh, is this the one that you messaged me and then I said, oh, sorry, that's my alt?
That you said what?
It was his alt.
25, 3 inches and 25 pounds?
No.
Oh, it's not that one?
No, that was the one I think was at my house that I was
This
like,
person said, "Hey, baby girl, let me out. I know you don't do anything nude, at least nothing that I've seen so far. But I'd love to see your boobies. I will pay whatever you want, and keep it super discreet. You're incredibly hot, and I want to stroke myself to the thought of you. You're not only an amazing woman, but you've got so much personality, and honestly, super sexy. You deserve this cash, for real, for real."
this is the one from my house.
And I mean that. Hit me up when you want to make a deal, bunny. Talk to you soon. Next message. I promise I got you. I will not share anything you send. I will strictly be dealing with you and me. I see your sexy ass on Twitter and I want to bust a fatty to you. So I replied.
That's
and
not the
said-
worst part, chat.
I said 100,000 per tit. Because I'm not doing nude, right? This man replies and goes, "Ha, you're really funny. You lost a sub. I screenshotted almost all of your shit. It's all good. So I get to stroke it to those, and you don't have to, and I don't have to pay a monthly dime. Fuck you," and then blocked me.
You're a loser. You're a loser.
What?
The whiplash. This
I'm
is why
sorry,
you're single
I'm
and in
sorry,
your mom's
I'm sorry,
basement.
boobies? I can't get past boobies.
Boobies.
I can't get past
Serve that
because-
cash for real,
because-
for real.
motherfucker is going, I stroke
that
my
cash.
pee-pee to your boobies. Like, what the
Ugh.
until I bust a fatty.
What's a fatty?
What?
Men who spend money on women are hot. Men who do that are losers.
Mm-mm. Because guess what?
Also,
Like 3 days later,
also-
someone asked about how much to see me nude. I said the same thing, $100,000 per tip, because I think it's funny.
also,
And
I'm
I
just
know
gonna
that
put it
just
out there,
means-
chat. If you're broke,
What?
you can get there with the selfies on Twitter. Sorry, no.
You can.
I've tried.
But this person, I replied and said like $100,000 per tits, and he goes, "Honestly, you'd be worth it. Wish I had that." That's
Dude,
so
my favorite interaction, because on my FAQ I have something similar where I'm like, hey, I've been told that they should be like hung up on the wall of a plastic surgeon office as like a model, right?
Proof.
That's my biggest flex. I went to the plastic surgeon. I took my top off, and he goes, "You have boobs I would give to people. Why are
Right?
you?"
Thank you. Biggest flex, right? One of those things where you're just like, you know what? Maybe they aren't so bad. And so I go, okay, you know what? I'm going to average it to whatever a really nice boob, like the average cost of a boob job to see one tit. That is my thing. It's like 50 grand or some shit on my fucking
No,
FAQ.
that is not how much a boob job costs. Trust me, because I was looking into it. It is significantly cheaper than that. And your boobs are worth significantly more.
I'm talking about a really high scale, like best of
Belle,
like
I'm going to
LA or
one of the
something.
LA is not where you're supposed to get boob jobs.
No, I know. Honey, it's not the point. Okay, I put it in.
Babe, I'm trying to say that your boobs are worth more than that. Even if a boob job is $50,000, that is not enough money.
You know, speaking
Okay,
of
fine.
boob jobs,
So,
wait,
guys, I'm
speaking
going to
of
now
boob
go
jobs,
change my FAQ and put it up to $100,000 per tit because Honey said so.
I had a
Mommy
really-
said so. I have to.
I had a really
But-
dumb realization about boob jobs recently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like I'm like, if you want to get a boob job, you do you, right? Like whatever. Like, I'm a suck. I love natural boobs, right? Doesn't matter. Like,
Right.
Titties are titties,
Right.
bro.
Titties are titties.
But I
Yeah.
had this thought about boob jobs, and I was like, and not that like, again, scarring doesn't really matter to me on like, it doesn't make things unattractive for me or anything like that. But I was like, you know, like I feel like sometimes boobs don't look great when they're naked afterwards.
Nope.
And then I had
They
to
also like
and then I
fall in a weird
realized-
direction.
I realized, oh my god, I'm an idiot. People are getting boob jobs so their boobs look better clothed. Because that's 90% of the time people are seeing their boobs. And I was like, I'm so dumb. I don't know why, I just assumed it was just for the naked viewership. Because it's like, no shit, people are getting
You
boob
just put a lot
jobs
of
so they look better in a dress. And I was like, oh, I'm dumb as fuck, dude. Like, I'm so stupid.
Hold on one moment. I didn't even get to the point of my story. So someone obviously was a good boy or girl and read my FAQ, and then they sent me a tip of $1, and then they wrote only 49,999 more to go.
Oh my god.
That is the funniest shit ever. It was only $1 tip, but that made my day. But yeah, do shit
Wait,
like that.
did I
That
just
shit
open a
funny
bunch
as
of
fuck.
people's eyes to the boob job thing? Yeah, I just had the realization like recently. I was like, oh, boob jobs are to make boobs look better in clothes. And I felt
Like-
so... Like, no shit. Like, fucking duh, because people are just walking around with their tits out all the time. Like...
Literally. And the thing is like, if I ever did get a boob job, I would be transparent about it because I feel like that'd be important with my job. However, one, I don't have to. It's my body. And two, no one would be able to ever tell if I got a boob job because the boob job I would be getting is getting a boob job to have my boobs look like what you guys see. I just wouldn't have to wear uncomfortable push-up bras all the time.
Oh, real.
No, Dean, that's...
I wanna get a boob
I wouldn't
lift,
even, I
yeah.
wouldn't even get anything inserted. I would just get them pushed up all the
I
time.
gotta be
That's it.
honest, and I know we've had arguments about this.
I know.
I love the way your boobs sit. It's so hot. It's so fucking hot.
I
Dude,
wish I did.
it's so...
I will say I'm still riding the high of the doctor that I went to because I literally a month ago
Iconic.
went to the
Yes, your
doctor,
tits are fucking fantastic.
and I was in
Iconic.
there and I was like,
I
"Okay."
listen, I don't say this very... They sit pretty. Like, it's real nice.
They also look pretty. Like,
Also-
I've been telling you.
Sternum tattoo. Oh my
Sternum
god.
tattoo.
It would be the sexiest fucking thing.
I would look
Sternum
good with the
tattoo.
sternum tattoo for sure.
I want a boob lift
But my
and a sternum
issue
tattoo.
is I really like my stomach and I don't want any tattoos covering it. I have a nice
So
stomach.
just between the boobs.
Well, yeah, but like usually, like I guess I could get something like right here, but most of the
Yeah.
time it like goes down. Like it usually is like almost like an inverted triangle, kind of like this. And I don't want anything here.
I just want to not wear a bra, dear lord. That's where you just get a dumb dude to just come hold your boobs. Problem solved.
I just don't wear a bra. Exhibit A.
Dude,
I just don't do it.
God, I love boobs. I love boobs of all shapes and sizes. I saw somebody recently they were tweeting about or
Yes,
whatever, and they
you
were
know
like,
what I was trying to say. I don't care that it's not an inverted triangle.
they were
it's
like
like
complaining. They were
yeah.
like sad that they're like, I have A cups, and I was like, so that's still like cute as fuck. What are you talking
All
about?
boobs are valid.
Boobs are valid no matter the size. Love me, dude. I love massive boobs. I love small boobs. You just do different things with them, and it's fantastic.
Dude, it's been so long since I've worn a real bra that I actually have to like get new bras because I think I have like 2 or 3 that actually fit, and the rest are just like
Do you not count what you wear for like?
my little bra. They're more
Okay.
like just compression bralettes. Like
Dude.
I'm talking like a bra, right?
Just to be
Like
horny
Your
dude
content
shit,
ones that will
chat.
have like all your lacy stuff.
those are lingerie. I wouldn't wear those like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Pierced
those
A
are
cups?
ones I would wear outside of. Pierced A cups are yes.
Oh my god, pierced egg cups, dude. Fucking give me those mouthfuls. Like,
Mhm.
goddamn. Oh, I love tits, dude. I love tits. So, also, again, chat. Quick little boob theory recap, and I've gotten really good at it. A to B cups, dude. Rock a jersey with no bra, or like a tank top with no bra. Little bit of side boob. Okay. B to C. Hit us with that fucking underboob. Okay. Or like something like that shows your fucking sternum. That shit's hot. C and above, cleavage. And yeah. I mean, again, you can present all boobs in any ways, and I'll never be upset. I love titties. But those are some peaks for you. Those are some fucking...
Nah, my underboob game is fucking strong.
Your underboob's great. But again, cleavage is like...
My
the
cleavage
supreme.
isn't like that though. Not for me. I disagree. I think the shape of my boobs, my underboob is really where I shine. I mean, anyone can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like
But
nail my underboob game.
it's just like a general, like, boob theory.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good general boob theory. There's always going to be like outliers to theories and shit, right? Like I
Yeah.
feel like I'm the outlier there, where my underboob is insane. Like
I'm more of an ass man. See, I love ass, but I don't know. I think it's the mommy thing for me that I just love tits.
it's
I think that's part
I
of
don't
it.
disagree with you.
I think it's the mommy issues. Like, all I want to do is suck on titties. Obviously, God, dude, feet are so hot. Jesus Christ. It's really annoying when someone has, like, really hot feet, and then they're not into foot stuff. And I'm like, what a waste. What a fucking waste you like, that sounds so bad. But, like, what a waste of fucking potential, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
Are there any more questions, by the way? Does anyone have any more questions? If you haven't joined the Discord, go ask it in the question channel.
No, honestly, we can keep up with chat at this point.
I guess, yeah, or chat, just in chat. Anyone?
No, I mean it, dude. Like, it's a waste of feet. Like, when someone has nice feet and they don't want to do anything. Someone asked if I like muscle mommies and would I watch WWE.
What kind of question is that?
I love muscle mommies. I wouldn't watch WWE. Oh, Dyer asked, what would your choice for last meal be? Dude, can I be honest? And I don't even mean it in a memey way. I would pick pussy.
I can't.
I would eat pussy for my last meal.
Would that count, though?
I don't
care. It's more like a last wish.
I just want to eat pussy.
That's fair.
Hey, I'm not saying that in like the memey way. I would literally pick food over. I would literally pick eating a vagina before food.
That's fair. Would it be like the person of your choice? Like what? How would that work?
I don't even like. I don't want to eat pussy to make someone come. I just want to eat pussy. That's the thing. Would it be? I don't know. I don't have like a dream person that I'd like eat out.
Like I'm just wondering like the logistics.
It feels weird to like pick someone. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm like, how would you approach that? But I guess if you're on
someone who gets really
death
wet
row, it doesn't really matter.
That sounds hot because I just want it all over. I want to meet death stanking a pussy.
It's insane. Yeah, like did you take a shower?
I want to wake up and
did.
standing above me and I'm dripping. I'm like, hey man, how's it going? Like, that's the dream.
Honey, what are you eating as your last meal?
Would
it be like dairy or something like that?
A lobster. Oh. A lobster and steamers, like
hell yeah.
New England.
Oh, if we're talking like actual food, I guess probably Mexican food. Actually, one restaurant. There's one restaurant I would go to.
Bring it to you because I think that's you like.
Yeah, they bring it to you, so it's like.
Well, it's not jail. It's just what would I eat as my last meal? Which, by the way,
like it's not necessarily death row.
All I
it's
need
just
is
anything.
a gun, and I can make sure it's my last meal.
Oh, fuck. If it's definitely my last meal, I'm eating all of the pork shit that I can't eat. Like I'm going for bacon. I'm going for pork belly.
Smart. Yeah.
I'm going for pork belly. I'm going for all the stuff that like I normally have to stay away from.
Dairy binge and no diarrhea would go kind of crazy.
That would go crazy.
Like if you didn't throw up before you died, crazy.
Dude, I could drink a milkshake, have it twice, and not shit my brains out.
Ew, I don't like that.
Yeah, can we? No. All right, what was it? There was another question. Hold on, I saw another question.
What is your pet peeve?
Oh, pet peeve. Everything. I hate humans. No.
I don't know if I have like pet peeves. That's not true.
Peeve?
I have a lot of content creation pet peeves, which I made a whole video about actually.
Yeah.
But that's kind of it.
I'm trying to think of like I have like general life peeves.
Yeah, dude, if you don't put your shopping cart away, fuck you.
If there's a spot for you to put it in, you don't put it away, fuck you. If there is no spot for you to put it, fuck the
if there's no spot
fuck the establishment.
For you to put it, you walk that bitch back. Sorry.
Put it on the curb.
My grocery store does not have places to put it back. I have to go back into the grocery store every time.
That's fine.
Or put it on the curb, put it out next to the door, anything. Just don't put it by my car.
I love the shopping cart theory that genuinely is a litmus test of if you are a good person or not. Literally just
What?
because so it's a theory
It's just
basically
whether
saying
you're a good
it
person
is
or not.
it is something that is morally right.
Yeah.
To put your shopping cart back, but there is no repercussion if you don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah,
the test is, are you a good person? Do you put your shopping cart back? Because there's no repercussions. No one's gonna hunt you down and be like, you're a bad person. But
Dude,
you just
Costco nailed it where they have like the ports every couple, like, you know what I'm talking about?
but I'm
They
just
nailed it.
but just in general, if you don't put your shopping cart back, death penalty.
No, I agree. You know what I do is if I see a shopping cart in a parking spot, we'll like go and we'll use that cart so it's just gone. Like that's
But I just I don't know, man. If you can't put your shopping
if
cart
it's not
back,
raining, but
if you can't put your shopping cart back, I don't think you deserve to be part of society because like quite
if
literally
you leave shopping carts out when it's raining, I want you to be put the fuck down.
Think of a pet peeve.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It bothers me so much. Also, I cannot believe we live in a world where people still text and drive.
Oh,
Bro.
How? You are
There's
selfish
voice
and
to
an
text.
idiot.
There's Bluetooth.
You are selfish and an idiot. It's like the same thing as like, I look at people who smoke cigarettes and I'm like, there's no universe where you didn't know that was bad for you when you started. I do think you're dumb.
Oh, I would say that's probably one of my peeves. I hate when people smoke cigarettes.
Like,
in any proximity to other people.
Pause. If you are under 40 and you smoke cigarettes.
No, I mean like in proximity to somebody.
But I just mean like I judge you because there's no reason at any point of your life you didn't know cigarettes were bad for you and you went, yeah, I want to start smoking cigarettes. Like
my thing is like if you light up a cigarette next to somebody who is either not is not a smoker or you just don't fucking know, go hug a creeper in Minecraft, Pookie.
Yeah,
you're disgusting.
I don't know. And like I'm very harsh about cigarettes, but that's just because I don't like I think that falls in my brain under willful ignorance. Where it's like it's bad and you're like, but I'm still going to do it. And that just kind of bothers me because I find I don't mind ignorance because true ignorance isn't the fault of somebody. They didn't know.
Right.
Willful ignorance is something that bothers me a lot because you have the evidence and you chose otherwise anyways.
Stupidity is very much my like general overall peeve. I cannot stand stupid people. It's not ignorance, right? Not knowing is different. Refusing to learn
bothers me.
Oh
yes, absolutely.
My god!
That's why moving here changed my perspective. I moved here, and I with no shade learned people where I moved are ignorant. They were not educated, and I stopped disliking them because it was like, oh, you genuinely just don't know. That's not your fault. Versus people who know and they just continue. I'm like, you're a piece of shit. Mm-hmm. What were you saying, Honey?
I was on r/pet peeves trying to find some, and some of them are really funny.
What are the funny ones?
I liked the one that was, where is it?
Yo, we should start reading Am I the Assholes?
Oh yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh my god, that would be funny.
When this person goes, I fucking hate when baby food brands use the word baby like a pronoun. Snacks for baby, just for baby. Fuck you, talk normal. It's really funny. I hate slow walkers. That's my pet peeve.
Oh, that's a good
I'm
one.
a very, very fast-paced person, and I'm a very fast-paced mover in public. And if you are a slow walker, I have a hard time. If you're my person and you're slowly walking with me, I'm okay with that. If you are a stranger and you're walking in front of me and you are slow, I can't deal with it.
Slow walking is fine if you stay to the fucking right.
Nope, I can't deal with it.
Get out of the...
No.
It's like, okay, another thing. 2-lane highways. Get in the right lane if you're not passing.
I also hate...
And by the way, I don't like speeding more than like, I go up to like 80. But like, statistically, there's no reason to speed. Because like if you're driving less than like 4 hours, it saves you like 3 minutes. It's like not worth it to go like speed super fast. that doesn't matter to me. There is just no reason to be in the left lane. And by the way, even if you are going 90, if no one is in front of you, get in the right lane. I don't care. There is no reason, unless you are passing, for you to ever be in the left lane. And when I say that, because a lot of people say that and they're like, because I drive fast, so I stay in the left lane. No, you don't stay in the left lane either. You also go in the right lane until you're passing.
My roommate got pulled over once for literally just it being in the left lane.
Good.
Because it's literally illegal.
Good.
They weren't there for a really long time. They had literally just gotten onto the highway, and it was like the end of the month, and we're pretty sure the cop just like needed to get a fucking quota. But they're really strict about it in my state.
Dude, one of the scariest.
Yeah, I actually really like that too. I wish it was like that here.
No, I like
really
it.
do.
You know what's funny?
I really wish it was
really
like that
hate
here.
Fucking ACAB. Okay, pause. ACAB for like policing. I do think we need a separate police force that is like doesn't carry weapons or anything, that just focuses on traffic. I think that would be great, because people drive like fucking menaces.
You mean traffic control?
Yeah, like maybe like if there was like some kind of like patrol for the highway, that'd be so fucking cool.
Like super troopers?
They're called highway patrol.
I know.
This pet peeve is a little bit like asterisk, I guess, but
okay.
Depending on how you go about it, I have a pet peeve with it.
Okay.
Is this going away from driving?
Yeah, so you can finish your story if you need to.
Yeah, I just
Sorry,
chat. Someone if yours is a quick pet peeve, chat. Just remind me I have a story about driving.
Nope, just finish your story.
The fastest dude, the scariest situation I've never been pulled over.
Really, never?
Never. There have been times I should have, like this one that I'm about to tell. I was moving from Phoenix back to California. And dude, it was like a 15-hour drive, so I just wanted to fucking middle of the desert. I want to speed, like middle of bumfuck nowhere. So I'm going about 95, 100 or whatever. And he's just kind of zoning out on the road. There's nobody in front of me. And then all of a sudden, I see the lights in my rearview mirror. And I'm like, oh,
whoop, whoop.
I'm like, dude, I'm fucked. I'm going 100. And by the time I see the lights, like, you don't slam on the brakes or anything because that's super unsafe or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well. And within the time it took me to see the lights, this cop passes me. I'm going 100, and they whiz past me at like 130. Like, the fastest I've ever seen a car go in person.
Jesus.
And I was like, first of all, completely confused because I'm going 100 and not getting pulled over. 30 minutes
You're
later,
just like
30 minutes later, I see the same cop car on the side. Some guy had broken out of prison and was on the side of the highway. So that dude saved me because he was booking it to go arrest the guy who got out of prison.
Escape prison.
And I was like, oh my fucking God.
Fuck the prison stay.
It was insane. Like it. That was the most like, oh, I'm fucked situation, and I just got so beyond lucky it wasn't even funny.
Maybe I'm not.
But like, yeah.
Slay.
Whenever I have an interaction like that with a cop or like something like near or something like that, oh, you best know I'm driving at the speed limit for a minute or two because I am scared out of my mind.
I had a friend who was a police officer, which he hated being a cop. He just weirdly enough did it like because it was the family business. He did it to fund his career and then they quit and then started doing something else.
I mean, I know a bunch of people who do that with the military too, right? It's just like, hey, this was just the fastest way to get where I needed.
When you're 20 and you have a friend who's a cop who likes to fuck with you as a cop, it's really like you start looking at cop cars differently because he was the kind of person who pulls you over because he knows it's you for no reason other to just be like, hey, fuck you, and then drive off.
Bro, I have so many like interesting cop stories because I'm so convinced my family's in the mob. Like I really am. And it's not like there was one time where I was coming home from moving,
I don't know how
like,
many stories you want to tell if you think your family.
no. This was just this was like the first one where I kind of went, that's interesting. Came back to town. I accidentally made a wrong turn and hit a one-way, but as soon as I realized it was the wrong street, because it was like back-to-back, one street became a one-way and the other one was a two-way now.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going off of muscle memory of when I had last lived there, like 2 years ago, right? So I
What
immediately
mob?
turned back.
Italian
What happened?
Mob? What mob do you think they're in? The Italian mob?
The Italian.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a story you want to tell?
No, it's fine. This is like just a very interesting. I literally pulled in. It was the first time I also got pulled over ever, right? Like I was shitting bricks. I turned immediately into the gas station, but unfortunately there was a cop right there who saw me make this turn in the wrong way down a one-way. So he pulled me over. I go down the right street. I pull over because he followed and turned his lights on. And he comes over and it's kind of like a little late at night. It's like 9:30, pushing 10. And he's like, what the fuck? And he probably thought I was high or something. I was like, hey, it's my first, I haven't been back in town in a really long time, blah, blah, blah. Like, I did not mean to make that turn. I was not used to that being a one-way, all these things, right? So there's the whole, like, license and registration thing. And I'm like, right? I hand him my license before I can even reach over to my glove box to grab my registration. He goes, have a nice day, Miss So-and-so. And he goes, are you so-and-so's kid or so-and-so's kid? Being my dad or my uncle. And I was like, my dad, right? And he was like, tell him I say hi. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
I don't know. Is this a story for the share?
I'm like, who the fuck are you, dude? I mean, I didn't use any name or whatever, right? And I'm like,
Small town too, less mob focused, but we've had similar stories like that. That's
yeah. It was just one of those things where I'm just kind of like,
small town white person privilege.
Honey, you mentioned
it's one of those things where I'm just like,
you
that
mentioned
was real
like,
fast.
getting nervous when a cop's driving next to you. On the same vein of that, do you want to know how little I buy alcohol? I'm 27. I've bought alcohol so little in my life that when they card me, I'm still nervous. I'm like, they're like, how old are you? I was like, I'm 27. Like, because I've bought alcohol probably 30 times in my life. I just don't like alcohol that much. So, but like, I'm sitting there and I get nervous. Last time I did it with somebody though, they knew I got nervous. And then, so they blurted out, they went, oh, that's his fake ID. And I was just like, why are you fucking...
That's just mean.
That's so messed up.
Oh.
No, I have a similar where it's like, same town, cop pulled me and my friend over because he thought we were attractive, by the way. This is real story. He followed us all the way down a road, didn't break any speed limits, stopped at all stop signs. We were literally just passing by because it was like a really pretty, like, scenic part of town, right? And her and I, that was our tradition. We would meet up when we would come home from college. We'd go get food. We'd do the drive-by of the scenic place, whatever. Mm-hmm. He pulled us over, literally trying to make small talk. And I was like, did I do something? And he was just like, he was like, I'm just doing random checks, Handed him my license, and I just blinked. And he goes, I'm so sorry. He handed me back the license. He goes, you can have a nice day. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like,
Yo.
we don't know cops. Like, we don't have cops at our Christmas parties, at our family parties.
Belle,
None of these guys I've ever seen
Stop marketing
before.
this. Stop. Also, Ginge, do you get pulled over?
He was
a
also
lot for
really
being
young.
hot?
He was definitely like young and
Ginge,
new.
do you get pulled over a lot for being hot?
Ginge definitely gets pulled over a lot for being hot.
Also, Honey, what were you, okay, you had a pet peeve. Before Belle fucking gets me shot in the back.
You're not getting shot. My grandfather's dead.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't remember what I was gonna say.
You had a pet peeve you found on Reddit.
Pet peeve that you were like asterisk. No, there was an asterisk next to it because you were like, I found a pet peeve, but
you can keep talking because I forget what I was gonna say.
I hate when a cop is right behind you. I'm so nervous the whole time. Dude,
I hate when I'm behind a cop.
The worst trouble I ever got into with the cops ever, and it's like not a lot of trouble, but like I think I got in more trouble for mouthing off because I was a teenager, and we were at this like park in suburban white people land, and like some woman did not like that we were like 14-year-olds playing catch at a park. The audacity,
Right.
I know.
Oh no, how dare you?
So she called the
Recreation.
cops on us for throwing
no.
for throwing rocks at her house. And so the cop shows up and is
Some
like, "Heard you
people
guys
must
are
be
throwing
doing
rocks
worse
at your
than
house,
somebody.
at someone's house." And I was like, "Absolutely not. We're not dumb as fuck. Like that's dumb." I think I actually said, "What is this, the 1950s?" Like, because like who's throwing rocks at people's houses? And so, long story short, we all get in trouble and get like our parents all have to come pick us up. Like they wouldn't let us leave over this.
Oh God.
But I was like, "All right, officer, like at least can you tell us like the
What we
house,
did.
like who we upset,
Right.
so that we can go apologize for the misunderstanding because we didn't throw rocks." And the cop was like, "Nope, it was an anonymous call, and I can't tell you because then you might target them." And I look this cop in the face, and I'm like, "Don't you think if we were throwing rocks at someone's house, we'd know which house called the cops on us?"
Right. Like.
And he looks at me and he goes, "Shut up." And I was just like, "Oh, okay, you're dumb as fuck, dude." Like, all right.
Oh Lord.
So,
Cops are just
I
bullies.
remembered my pet peeve.
oh,
Ooh, what is it?
But it's like again,
Asterisks.
now that we're like not on topic of pet peeves, I'm like not sure if it's like considered a pet peeve or not. I don't like when people like when friends are really nickel and dimey when it comes to money.
Nope, that's a peeve.
Really
Oh
hate
my God,
when people Venmo request me for $5 because of a coffee or because of an Uber. When it starts to
Bro.
get to big money, that's fine. If you're having
Right.
a whole New York City weekend with your friends and you want to split everything up, that's fine. But if I got all the
You know
Ubers and you got me some drinks, I don't care what
You
the
know the worst-
discrepancy is. And I cannot stand it.
It's
And I
always
know
your-
the asterisk is like there are friends that it is significantly more important for them to make sure they get their money back, and I know those people.
Oh yeah.
Right? Then there are people who don't, and I'm like, why?
It's
do you
the
care?
no, but it's always your rich friends. It's your rich.
It is
friends.
always the rich
Your
friend.
rich friends are like, "Hey, can I get that 286 for my coffee?" And you're like,
And if you give them $2, they want that 86.
"No." And I'm
I will
like,
say,
and I'm sitting there and I'm
the
like,
best
"Bro,
part about having money is buying people for things, buying things for people, buying dinner for all of my friends, doing takeout, and not having anybody pay.
I've
me.
never had
love it.
I've never had a friend in my tax bracket ever be like, it's always just, "Yo, I got you this time, you'll get me next time."
Here's my thing. It's like if I have like a singular friend over or like a couple, right? Like, and we're all vibing. If I'm like, hey, I want to do takeout instead of cook, and if the original plan was not to do that, I'm under the assumption that it's just like, are you guys good with me ordering takeout instead of me cooking? If everyone's like, sure, we pay, right? Like that's one of those things where it's like if you put something on someone for your own convenience, it's more like, are you good with me ordering instead of making the thing that you might have been looking forward to, right? But if I have like a shit ton of people at the house, obviously that's not going to be the case. Everyone's going to pay their own, right? But I know what you're saying. Like it's one of those of like the balance.
Belle, I trained your girlfriend well for years.
How'd you do this?
Like from when we started hanging out and everything, for years. I'd be like, "Hey, you want to go grab some food?" She'd go, "I can't afford it." I go, "That's not what I fucking asked."
Dude, I love you for that.
Did I ask you if you could buy dinner? No, I asked if you want to go get dinner. Like,
yep, I have a friend like that. The trade-off was,
I'm inviting you out. I will pay for it. I don't give a shit. Like,
dude, I was so broke in college, and I had one friend, but I had a car, right? And I was one of the few friends who actually had like a car and shit. My friend would turn around to me, she'd be like, "Hey,"
everyone bought me food. It was great.
Yep, she'd be like, "Hey, do you want to go get food?" I was like, "I don't got the funds." She's like, "I asked if you wanted to go get food, not if you could give me your wallet." Like she was just like, "You pick me up, I buy you food."
I had this one friend who, like, when my group of friends all got together and like we did this really cool thing where we like everyone paid for a night. This one friend called me out and said that I paid for IHOP and so I was the cheapest. Yeah, she was really mean about it.
That's crazy. But did you actually only pay for IHOP?
Honey, it was you.
I know. I'm realizing that now. I was looking at a DM and I wasn't paying attention. Fine. whatever. But my favorite thing about having spare money is paying for people's food. Like I pay for like takeout for all of my friends when we all get together. Or like when Allie and Belle came over, we went out to sushi, and I'm like, I'm paying for sushi. Like nobody.
Yeah,
it's
you
not
also
even,
bought us Wingstop.
It's
But
not
I
even
was like,
I'll buy everything.
For
like,
me, it's not even about like, oh, I like spoiling my friends. I just never ever like even when I was like, you know, working 40 hours a week and in high school,
right.
I never wanted money to be the reason I couldn't hang out with my friends.
Yeah,
It's
no,
I used to go to like again, like, and I only bring up Allie because like it was just like
she was the friend that you did the most with.
She was the friend I did it the most with, but like it was like
I mean, the friend that I did it with, it was literally my buddy, right? Like she would be like, "Hey, I want to try this new restaurant. Come get me."
Like it always bummed me out when it would be like, "Hey, I really want to do this thing with you," and she would be like, "But I can't afford it." I'm like, "I don't care. I want to go to fucking an amusement park with you."
That's not what I'm saying.
So let's go do it. Like,
bitch, I got the tickets. Just put some fucking pants on. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
No,
I got you.
Exactly. And so it's just
you did train her really well. I need you to understand you did because literally
she flew out to
Hunny
you.
And no. One, she flew out twice. Okay, first of all, incredible. But Hunny and I picked her up from the airport, and I was like, I want to take you guys to this dumpling spot, right? We went. I paid. Something else happened. I think it was boba or something. I think Hunny paid, right? And I could tell that she was just like, but I have some money to spend right now. And Hunny and I are looking at each other like
then pick
I will kill you, bitch. I will kill you.
If you have money to spend, then pick a dinner and we'll go do that. Like, remember they took us out to the Mexican place.
Yeah, when we went to visit you. Oh, she's awake.
Oh, the Mexican. Oh, she's awake.
She woke up. She felt it. She felt the disturbance in the force. No, literally,
but for it really bothers me. I get that, but I think that comes from having friends that do treat it like you're owing them. If I'm buying something for my friend, unless it's a fucking like, hey, I'm loaning you the money for this, get me back. I don't expect the conversation of paying me back should never be brought up. Perfect example that comes to my job. I'm very fortunate in that a lot of my job involves spending money on video games, so I get to write that off on my taxes. And if I'm making content out of said video game, so when I'm like, hey, so and so, you want to run this game? Like I want to make content about this game, right? And they go,
what's
and they're like, oh, well, I can't spend $70 on a game. Okay, bitch, I'll buy you the game. I don't fucking care. I want to play the game with you. Like, what?
I love watching you wait with your hand up.
Yes, honey.
I'm the same.
Can we sit in silence for a minute?
And then I gotta go because my posture's starting to
I was just about to DM our group chat of the three of us and about to say, I'm starting to get a little tired. So what is our timing? But then I remembered something I need to do. We need to sit in silence for a minute.
Hunny wants to do a bit. We'll do like a minute and a half.
Okay. Are we starting now?
He fucked it up.
No, you didn't tell. You didn't say. You said like you were saying a sentence. You were like, oh, Hunny wants to do a bit. And I thought you were going to finish your sentence. I don't like this. Can we explain what the bit is? Fun fact, this actually happened once where they were all playing the silent game at dinner and I didn't realize it. And I just kept talking. And then I was like, why is nobody talking? But it took me a really long time to figure it out because I was just yapping. Okay, wait, I can do it. Should I explain the bit? We'll explain the bit after. Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but my minute's up because I started ages ago. But anyways,
And
guys,
now my minute's up.
yeah,
because
welcome back, Belle, because you know how to be quiet too.
You leave her
Dude,
alone.
Hunny yapped for fucking 35 seconds into the bit she tried to start.
Okay, well, I thought we were all going to, at the same time, start a 1 minute timer.
Yeah, but it was way funnier.
Okay, but going back real fast before we end, that fucking silent game literally was the worst experience of my life because I didn't realize they were playing the silent game when I got back
It was
from
a
the
table.
fucking
We had like
bathroom.
9 people at the table, I should add.
After I already had to leave the table because I got overstimmed so badly that I just had to go to a quiet place. And then I got back and everyone's silent and I'm already like still overstimmed and I didn't realize they're playing the silent game. Hunny's yapping and I'm
Hunny,
maybe she told them to shut the fuck up or something.
What was my guess in your charades game?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what was it?
Oh God, what was it? It was so funny.
Me, I'm. I was doing the baby. Me.
Yeah, she kept doing this, and I kept going, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
Hunny just wanted to see if we could sit in silence at each other, and obviously the answer is no.
That was not the bit necessarily. The bit was supposed to be would Tony's audience watch us just sit in silence for a minute.
Yeah.
We can test it right now.
My posture is going. My incision is like screaming at me. So
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You let me down. What do you mean? ...
That kind of told on myself there, didn't I, chat? So with that, will be to guess 6 inches on the tape measure without looking, and I put 5.
And what happened?
I tried to guess 6 inches, and I pulled out 5 on the tape
Oh
measure.
no, and it was 5.
Yeah, baby, it's huge. It's 6 inches.
Oh my gosh.
You idiots realize you just watched us sit in silence, right?
yeah, this is 6 inches, which is what I was trying to say, and I only know that because I got really curious one day, and I was like, oh, my wingspan is 6 inches. My thumb is also a perfect inch, and my pinky is a perfect centimeter.
Isn't this
Yo, your thumb and my penis have a lot in common.
Yeah, they do.
Your thumb is
They've
a
both
centimeter?
been an alley. No, sorry.
No, the tip of my thumb is a perfect inch, and the tip of my pinky is a perfect centimeter.
Oh.
And my wingspan from my pinky to my thumb is 6 inches.
Belle didn't hear that, chat.
I didn't, and I don't want to.
I said they.
I feel like I'm better off knowing. Q, I'm going to bed. Mwah!
Have a good night, chat. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, keep your eye out for like in maybe 6 years we'll do a podcast. Yo, wait, yeah, honey, give us a solid intro.
Don't you want to
yeah.
sit in silence for a full minute? Yeah, I'll watch us sit in silence. Okay, bye.
Sometimes I hate the content we make.